The following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I am your friendly neighbourhood Dungeon Master, Leigh Joseph Bridge, and I am here joined today by the mighty Hayden Marshall, the madcap Adam Baker, the magnificent Joe Dutts, the morally impaired Tim Clark, and the moronic Graham Pell.
Do you ever notice how we're the good nicknamed side of the table?
What was you again?
Madcap.
On last week's episode, our group schmoozed their way into the 5 different factions and spoke to various different people. Joe found himself alone with a wizard in his chambers, and they had a wizarding duel of sorts.
Did he get the wands out?
And they managed to acquire, through talking to various factions of Faerun, the means to accompany them down into the Underdark again as they head to Mantol-Derith and then on to Graven Hollow.
See, did we at any point actually say that we were going?
He's going. That's it.
I don't think
Adam's sort of been strong on it. You all can still, if you want to turn back.
Is that why I'm on this side of the map and they're all over there?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
They're just like, right, see you later. Have a nice trip.
So,
don't die.
Are you guys actually deciding to go?
No, but I think all of us are just saying and waving goodbye to Adam there.
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Campaign over then.
Have fun storming the Underdark.
At what point of the day is it?
I think we haven't actually left yet.
You haven't left yet.
No.
Yeah.
We need a meeting, I think.
Yeah. Can I go and find a shrine to Underdark if there is one?
Not in
Or
Gauntlet Room, you can't.
Temple.
You can find
Particularly.
a temple, but it's you know
Dwarf
from when
costume.
you've been through like on your little mini tour of
Okay.
Gauntlet Room, it's Dwarven gods mainly.
Alright, scratch that then. I'll just go off for 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
And I'll start to talk to myself, but I'm trying to contact Lathander. I'm going to sort of say, is this the path I'm chosen to follow? Is this
so
what I need to do?
You find someone. You find somewhere, sorry.
Somewhere.
And you sit down and pray. I need you to make a religion check for me,
I
please.
could use my quick roll dice. Because religion is 0 modifier. 11.
11.
Yeah.
It takes a while. Your stomach starts to rumble.
Mm-hmm.
You think about your time in the Underdark and the thought of seeing Demogorgon twice as well, and you get the feeling that something needs to be done about it. Now, it's entirely up to you whether you take that as Lathander has contacted you to say, yeah, go and do it, or whether it's just your
gut instinct,
virtue signalling or whatever.
Okay, all right.
Virtue.
I'm going to go over to Joe. It's like, now, because of this conversation we've had with Leigh,
Yes.
and that we now know that at some point in the future we will be in that library.
That's correct, yes.
Do you think that by knowing that future we can change that future and therefore choose not to go, or we are destined and locked into this one timeline?
Look, I think if we try and change the future, we're liable to have some kind of extraplanar entity appear and destroy us.
Or we go to sleep in a bed here one day and just wake up and we're there.
Quite possibly.
Yeah, by that logic, we would avoid a horrible, horrible journey.
There's that, yeah.
Yeah, but then there's also the probability of death for tampering with the timeline.
I mean,
This is
we
why I
all
prefer
just
time travel to
dying
the
anyway.
past. You can't fuck things up as much.
Exactly.
You're not locked into one event.
But what I'm thinking is we can totally use this because the Leigh that I'm talking to now has already met us
Yeah, so he can tell us
after
what
making
we're
this
gonna do.
journey. So when we meet him, if we tell him everything that happened on the journey and tell him to tell us later, then he can tell us everything that's going to happen so we can avoid all obstacles.
Yeah.
Correct.
I've found an
So,
obstacle to this plan.
We are going to have to go through the obstacles in this timeline, but when we create, but by telling that, we will then create an alternate
DM
timeline, and then
has stopped working.
future pastors will have to deal with it.
You seem to be forgetting something. Given that apparently none of us are going to die, unless
On the way
Leigh
there.
specifies otherwise.
Well, he never mentioned
You never met.
who was alive.
All he said was that he saw Joe there.
Yeah.
He didn't
I
mention any of the rest of you.
I myself am impervious to death, so either way, I'm fine.
However,
excuse me?
that is only guaranteed until we get there. You could step out, trip over a
Yeah.
rug and crack your head. And
That's true. There is
That's
also
it,
the I could die horribly several hundred times on the way and just be alright in the end, which I'd rather
I really
avoid if
don't think
possible.
you're impervious to death.
Well, I must be, because otherwise I can't have met Leigh.
yeah, otherwise,
That will destroy the timeline.
yeah, because by knowing the future, that could set the future.
I wouldn't call it so much impervious to death. I'd call it more resilient to death.
You're death resistant.
Yeah.
Paladin.exe has stopped working.
Oh, demigod, come on, if you want, come on, try it. I'm immune to death today.
Yeah.
Like that bit of Doctor Strange and Dormammu.
Okay.
Door.
Meet up with the
For
rest
sake.
Dormammu.
You meet up with the
Dormammu. Yeah.
You just hit like so. According to the quantum mechanics of it, we should get items.
I've got a bit of
Yeah.
chalk. I do have some chalk, and I'm basically drawing on the
Yeah.
walls like timelines and shit. And there's lots of arrows and like wiggly lines and stuff. And I'm just slapping the walls like, "Come on, Graham! It's obvious."
How many
So
question
easy
marks
now.
are on that wall?
Several. Tim, you can understand this, right?
You should have carried the one.
Yeah, because if you don't, then that actually branches into this timeline here.
No, because that timeline we've already established is one that can't ever possibly exist because we left Fargus back at the end.
I'm going.
That's the Fargus timeline.
Yeah,
I'm going to
has
scratch that off.
Let me
I've
point
made
this
a
out.
decision. I'm going.
What if we're all just in an infinite
What?
time loop?
Back to the inn.
No. Back down there. I'm going.
I don't think that's a good idea. Every
That
time you go
does
down
fit
there,
with
you
this
burn a city.
timeline. So we can scrub these two
Yeah, I'm
off.
just going to wipe off all the non-tin timelines. Okay, so
So
it's
we've got
starting to
Tim.
make sense.
So based on what Hayden says, we can then scrub off the rest of them.
Can I point out I don't want to go?
We're trying to lock
You've got to go.
Yeah,
lock in the
you've got no
timelines, which is
choice.
going to happen.
You're there either way.
Technically, we all have choice. I mean, there's no way they can force me down there.
That depends, because that could be in itself creating another branch of a different timeline. The best thing to do is just
You
go
can-
about it as normal, thinking about no timeline. Otherwise, inadvertently, you're creating another timeline as part of another timeline. And
But you guys are talking about
Dra-
time travel.
Draxus at this point is just like, you can also, I don't, what accent is he?
That was his accent, actually.
Close in.
Also, you can scratch off all the timelines that you didn't make a board of timelines.
That's a good point.
Hmm.
This is an infinite universe thing, isn't it?
Because
Look,
we were
if
there
you guys are
before.
going down there, I'm going down there.
I'm
It's-
going.
It seems like that's the place to be, right? Hey.
At some point in time, there would have been a version of us which went there without knowing Leigh was there, for us to have met him first.
Not
So
necessarily.
they wouldn't have made a board.
At what point do we stray from alternate timelines into alternate dimensions?
Well, surely that's
Swings and roundabouts.
an irrelevant point because we're not in that timeline. We can tell we're not in that timeline
Yeah.
Because
because
we made
we're
a
already
board.
at this point.
But what if the only reason we're going to the library is because we know Lee's there? So if we
Yeah.
don't know
Exactly.
Lee's there and say conveniently forget that he's there,
I mean, that's
we
not the
don't
only
go there.
reason we're going to the library. It's been mentioned before by King Bruno. I think.
That's the reason that King Bruno wants us to
Yeah,
go
but
to
it's
the
but
library.
the only reason we're going is because we know that we've been
Of
told
course.
we're going to be there.
Yeah. of
So
course.
if we modify our memories to forget Lee's there, we'd have to go.
I'm just going to point out, I say we go down there, murder all of these expedition people, turn around, find another exit out of the Underdark, and just go somewhere else.
Or
No, that seems like a bad idea. On
well,
so
let
many different levels.
me.
That's this timeline which just goes straight down.
You've just got a big red X.
I am Galactus, destroyer of worlds.
No, you're Adam,
You can try
destroyer of your own life.
I resent that. I am definitely taking at least 3 of you down with me.
You destroy other people's worlds.
You
Hmm.
haven't taken me down yet.
Challenge accepted.
Or me.
To be fair, you'll probably just get arrested as soon as you get getting for you in the dark anyway. So
Who's going to arrest me in the Underdark?
anybody,
Underdark,
yeah, through the
please.
dark, please.
Bitch, please, I'm invisible in the Underdark.
Not anymore, you're not, as I'll be like.
No, he would still be invisible because it relies on dark vision.
Not with the Sun Sword.
He's invisible when to anything that relies on dark vision. If there's light, then then you can see him.
Just whip out your sword.
Oh,
and
good.
It's,
everything.
it's
got
only
some sort of-
when it's perfect darkness. Anything that would rely on dark vision to see him can't see him.
Well, either way, if he's in the dark, I've got a sun sword. If we're in the light, then I've got goggles, so you're fucked.
Hmm.
Just let me be invisible. I want to...
I don't mean to.
You can't run and you can't.
I mean, I can't see in the dark like all of you seem to be able to do.
Yep.
So
Perfectly normal.
I will have light.
Yeah, it seems like most people on the expedition need some form of light.
Yes, there's several humans here. I know you have some dwarves coming down with us.
The lizards can't see in the dark, I don't think.
Can they not?
What kind of lizard
Yeah,
cannot
they-
see in the
yeah,
dark?
they can.
Oh,
They
yeah,
got
they've got
dark.
I was going to say they
Yeah.
should have because that's the
Trying to-
primary use.
Underground lizards.
That's the primary transport method of
Yeah.
the drow and deep gnomes.
What, it's a different kind of lizard?
Oh, the
It just
Shield
says
Guardian
lizard.
has blind sight
Human
out
has
to
a
10
dark
feet
vision.
Who does?
today. Shield Guardian.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah.
Between him and Hercules, nothing invisible will get near me.
Yeah.
Why do you look at me? I'm not trying to kill Joe.
You're waiting for the yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no yet. I'm not trying to kill Joe. He's like the most reliable member of the party.
I do try and be reliable.
The rest of you are fair game.
No. Let me. I want to be fair. Joe's the only one who is constantly of use in any situation.
I've saved your life at least 3 times.
Thank you. He did not abandon me to a horde of zombies, unlike a bunch of dicks I know.
Or the water weird.
Or the water weird, like a bunch of dicks I know.
I came back for you for that.
No, you fucking didn't. You came back after I was unconscious.
I was out of all healing, so I couldn't have done anything.
You didn't even attempt to turn around.
No, I didn't.
And you wouldn't have even if you had
I was
healing.
going through a dark.
Fuck you.
I was going through a dark period.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I've
And
saved
fuck
you. a
your
few
dark
times.
period as well.
Pretty sure I've saved you a few times, but I don't want to boast about it because I don't feel like it's something to boast about. Like, oh, you're my friend and I'm your friend, and it's like, oh, get over it.
How the hell did you save me?
That's what I'm saying. There's been so many times if you've been attacked, I thought, alright, I'll go see if Adam. We're going like,
Mm.
did you see that? I saved you. Remember that? Ooh,
You have not saved me.
I have.
Pretty sure he is. Pretty
Yeah.
sure we've all
There's a few
saved
t-
each
there's
other
a
at
few-
some
There's a
point.
few times where you feel like you're
Collectively.
really far away and invincible, and someone comes at your face, and then you just shit your
Pants and run away.
Because I'm very good far away.
questionable. But
Hey, I killed that thing.
Yeah, that very specific thing.
No.
That one, no. Just that one.
It was more of a no question mark,
So-
question mark.
Tim's going down.
Yeah. I think the math suggests that we've already
Yeah.
gone down, so
Yeah,
how can I
we've
not?
been down, so
I'm pretty sure I'm going to
So-
get hanged if I stay here. So
I mean,
I've
all
got
we
to go
need
down.
to do is get to this Graven Hollow and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything is good. And from what I can tell, we get to Mantol-Derith, they find out, find out the way to Graven Hollow, then we're free to come back up, yes?
Yeah. It seems to do. That reminds me, I was going to ask around, see if there's a teleportation circle here that I can make a note of, so we can just quickly get back
You already asked Blackstaff.
about.
No,
Oh,
yeah,
there's
because
Never
that's
one in
what
Never
it
Yes.
says.
There's
did
one
see
in
one.
Neverwinter,
Yeah.
but the one in Gauntlgrim
That's
was
right.
defaced by Durga.
We did see with everyone was
How are they getting on fixing that?
Does that mean you
Is
can just...
that something they're working on?
I mean, they could be, but it's going to be a while before it's done because it's one of those cast every day for a year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also,
They might have started 362 days ago.
As is, I'm going to say it's not like
No.
on their priority,
Oh.
or it could even be in an area that's still unclaimed, like unreclaimed.
Oh well, we can leave.
isn't there a
fuck
problem
back
with
to Neverwinter.
teleportation though in Dark for the
Only
whole
in the
phaserus?
Phaserus.
Yeah, but what
we
if we
need
like?
to make sure we're not in the Phaserus.
90%
So
of
it's
where
not
we're gonna
like
be
if you
is
have to
Phaserus.
pass through the phaserus on the way, then it just like sends you anywhere.
don't think
No, I don't think
Phasers
that's how it
extends
works.
into the
Multiverse.
ethereal
It's
plane.
not as like just one straight line and anything you pass
Yeah.
between is. Otherwise, you'd end up with a load of rocky
Yes.
bits.
It's kind of, you get shunted into another plane and then go and then come back. Kind of.
I suppose it also depends what spell you use.
Yeah, instead of going from
Yeah.
here to here,
So I'd
more
say
sort of
Misty
go-
Step would be you sort of like travel through the ethereal plane, but then something like Gate or Dimension Door, the
Yeah.
way I see it is you essentially just like
collapse
you,
space.
you open a space and the space in between it is collapsed and you sort of go through it.
like
Some
putting
kind
two
of
ends of
wormhole.
string together, sort of thing.
Yeah, like the
Like
whole
Einstein
thing where
wrote
it's
some
like
rich-
when you have a piece of paper and you put a hole through it.
Yeah,
and it's
that's
like
me
that's the
folding
same
the universe in
thing.
half and punching holes through it on a
Yeah.
daily
They're
basis.
basically like mini black holes.
Sure. But yeah,
Perfect.
worst case, I
Mm.
can eventually then teleport Circle and we can fuck off back to Neverwinter.
Do you reckon Earth's got a teleportation circle anyway?
Must have somewhere.
Probably, but I don't know what the code is, so
Stargate
dial
address
in.
is
It
fine.
depends what area you are.
And also you do know that when Elminster told you about teleporting back to Earth, it was like the degrees of error
yeah.
were far greater because of the distance.
I bet you end up in like prison or something like that.
Teleport and end up in
No,
friggin',
it's not so much like, when you
Something
teleport, say if you teleport to Neverwinter.
No, that's where
from
our
here-
teleportation circle is.
No, but
It's
when
not a
you
big
when
press.
you
How are you
teleport
trying
to
to teleport to
Neverwinter,
Earth?
you
You
might
know,
end up on the
Jupiter.
outskirts. If you teleport to Earth and get it slightly wrong, you
Might
might
be
end
in
up
the
in the sun.
Yeah.
So
This is why you need the knife chevron.
No, it's in the paper.
That's fine.
I believe you mean seventh.
No. Distance. It's knife.
No,
Right.
that's eighth.
Can we go, please? I'm going. Come
Well
on,
done.
Adam. You have to go.
Well, let's not.
I mean, it's
let's prepare.
it's like
first.
evening. So
Starters, if we go
It was
anywhere,
morning a minute ago.
Cool, you
I need
just-
to stock up on
That's why you went to the thing. You said it was morning.
supplies.
Yeah, we should
yeah,
get
I didn't say
like
what time.
Supplies?
non-mushroom or spider egg related
Non-mushroom.
rations.
And
Before, right,
water
little bit
which won't
of
go bad.
housekeeping. You know full well that because of the nature of this expedition, all rations and everything like that have already been sorted and supplied.
Oh.
All that. Where you also know that this is completely different to when you were trying to escape the Underdark because you were on your own. Now it's essentially you're going down there escorted by all these people who are going to be doing it all for you. So they're going to be
Nice.
foraging, they're going to be navigating and all this. So you're just going to say, I want to go there,
Mm.
go,
I
sort of
was
thing.
level 9. I could like create food and water.
Yeah, we should make sure we've got everything we need prep-wise to.
So we all have
screwed over.
potions.
We've got some.
couple.
Apparently.
Good.
We should check there.
Does everyone have their Underdark buddy?
I've
I've
got
got-
several.
I've got some water which won't go bad.
Underbuddy.
I alone stand amongst the revelry in the dark.
Good. Then we're good.
Hold
We're
on.
still
To
leaving,
Graven Hollow.
we're still leaving
Whoa.
tomorrow, Tim.
Hold on, Tim. Just cool your jets here.
You need to wait for the plane to get in.
Yeah, don't
Sure.
go running off into Underdark on your own.
We also
Yeah.
need, but we also need to organise. Which, the whole scouts are going to be like on a day ahead. So we need to send them like tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
That's
we'll
when
leave
you,
the
that's
day
when you're
after.
in the Underdark.
So we need to organise who's
Yeah.
going in what
You're
parts.
walking for, and I'll say at this point, right, we're on the next day, so you've slept and you're meeting up with the group. It's essentially you're going to be walking for 180 miles, so it's going to be a few days to get to the point
Okay.
where you can go down to Mantol-Derith, which is another 200 miles. But so it's a long journey to get to Mantol-Derith, but half of it is overland, so it's not like you're just going into the bowels of Gauntlet Grim and then going. Okay. What I will ask you to be deciding in a minute is who is going to be a scout, who is going to be part of your main force, and all that. Have you already decided who's going to be the lieutenant?
I think Traxxas
That's,
is probably
Traxxas.
the
Draxis.
best.
I suggest that all Lords Alliance guards stick with us.
Like so, the weakest.
Yes.
And because they're basically meat
We
shields.
should also take
Right.
the
So
people at Nova Way as well. Would they be the
Zentarum.
So we should have a
So,
Zentarum with us. A Zentarum
what I will
with the
say
scouts,
is
and a Zentarum in the
Zentarum
back as
inform
well.
you that when you go to Mantol-Derith, The reason you need to go there first is because you're looking for a Zentarim agent called Gazrim Dulok, who has a map to Graven Hollow.
Gazrin.
Gazrim Dulok.
Also, can I volunteer to be scout, because that's basically what I'm
No,
suited for.
you're the inner circle.
Okay.
You guys are seen as too important to be doing things like that.
No, we're
In which
involved.
case,
We should keep the Zentarum like one in each group, so therefore if like so they don't all get wiped out in one group, so at least he's got
That
one
makes
of them.
sense, yeah.
with us.
So,
Spread out the essentials.
keep the lizards with us.
Are we keeping the lizards with us?
yeah, so you guys have
Yeah,
each got a
take-
lizard to
they'll
ride,
have like
and then the 3 Enclave members have got
Oh.
lizard. So, you also know the Enclave are looking for a couple of people.
Wait, is this the
Uh,
Lord's Alliance or is this the
No, the Emerald Enclave.
Scout
I haven't
people.
got them.
They are looking for
This guy.
Lord Enclave Scout.
Sladis Vadir and another one, which the book actually fucks up, and it says later, oh yeah, you know that the Enclave are looking for this person, but it doesn't actually mention that anywhere before in the book, and that is a dwarf named something Copperbane.
The other one was an elf, right?
Yeah, the other one's an elf.
That's Sliders for there.
Raven Hollow.
Slide is the name of that troglodyte we met.
Gazrim Dulok has a map we need.
And it is...
I don't know how to spell it.
Her name is...
So we're chasing after a female elf.
No, male elf called Sladis Vadir, and Amarith Coppervein is the dwarf.
What was the name again?
Amarith Coppervein.
Where should fall on the bar scale?
It's not so much like go out your way to
Never
find
seen
her. Not so much to go out your way and find her. It's more just like if you happen to see him, you know, send him our way. Sort of.
Sorry, Sladis.
Sladis Vadir.
I think I like their methods of finding people.
Well, because it's all they know is they were sent down there as scouts and haven't been
Didn't scout their way back.
haven't been heard of in a while, but they're not willing to commit people to go down and look for them because but it's just that if you happen to see them.
So if we don't come back, are they going to commit to come and find us,
Well,
or
that would be slightly different, wouldn't it?
We're important.
Whereas these people were just sent
Fair
down to scout there,
Their words.
knowing full well the risk that they were under. But similarly, if you guys get wiped out by Demogorgon, then
Well,
they're-
they know
they're,
it's serious.
the guys that on the surface are probably going to be more concerned about Demogorgon than finding your
Mm.
mutilated corpses. So
If there is anything left.
exactly. So
I predict we're going to have a bad time.
But we can
Second
leave
one.
a message with Leigh to tell us that we'll have a bad time next
That's
time,
true.
so then past futurers won't have to have a bad time because they're
Correct.
screwing on the way.
mm-hmm.
So, before we leave, quick bit of shopping. Does anyone sell spell components?
I've also realised one flaw in
make
this
an
one.
investigation. You can, for
Does-
spell components,
Yeah,
you can
when
stock
we were all
up.
talking about the
They
time travel
pretty
thing,
much give you
I
spell
was going to come
components
out
'cause
with
you're
like
going on this
end games
mission.
time
Yeah.
travel thing.
Boom, here you go.
In
But
regards
what
to
you
like
list,
describing
I've not seen it.
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah, just like
No.
how much money worth for putting stuff in the spell book.
We've all missed that
Got
game.
money.
1,000 gold's worth. And they're
Okay.
just like, here you go. You're doing this thing for us.
That'll keep me going for the next few
Philip.
levels.
We're going to burn down a Drow city.
What?
Why are you going to burn down to Drive City?
Because I've just realised I've missed Endgame.
It'll still be there when we get back.
Is Mr. Venger's Endgame being down here?
Oh, right. Okay.
I can see why
Make
they
you
did
roll
this.
your eyes. Something might hurt is real.
Yeah, okay. So,
Everybody got their potion.
Yes, I've got potions.
Several
No, I haven't
potions.
got them.
Have you?
they stock you with
Give me.
2 greater potions
Each.
each.
Damn.
Sweet, nice.
So here's 2 for Tim,
Wait, no, not nice. That means
2
we're going to need
for
them.
that one, Graham,
Sorry,
2 for you.
Hey.
I don't have any more. I've got 1 more here.
You do have potions.
No, I've got the things for them. I don't actually know them. I've not been given them back.
Oh, can I have them prepared?
Well, I need one.
Are they greater though or smaller?
These are the mine.
Well, keep one minor
And
each.
that one's the.
Right, well, there you go.
We
Keep
need
one minor
more
each.
graters.
I've got.
Yeah,
minors.
as in you're given another minor
Oh,
each.
Nice.
So how many in total?
So everyone's given 2 greater and 1 minor.
So I've now got 3 minor and 1 greater.
Plus the ones you found in the Dragon Cave.
No, you should have 2 greater and 1 minor given you.
Yeah, but I had 2 minor already.
So you got another 2.
Right.
1.
So I've got 4 minor and 2 greater.
There we go. There we go. Maths. Isn't it weird?
It's just that's I've just, you ran out of things. I counted the things instead of listening to what you were saying, and it's. I know what thing.
Okay. So how many minors have you got there? And how many should you
I've got 3 minors.
So you should have 4.
Yes.
If you started off with, how many did you start off with? 2. Right, well, give me that one back.
I'm right for potions.
Right. Okay, so you guys ready to head off? Have we actually decided that you're going?
Yes.
I'm assuming
Yeah.
you're
I'm going.
I think it's more
The only person who is still like hesitant to go is Graham.
No, the timelines have aligned.
My
and-
presentation has convinced you that there's no other choice, Graham.
I don't feel that
You know
like
that as
your
well.
timeline thing is now like
They'd
art.
probably like pitch in and get you one of these each as well.
Oh, not damn.
An 8d4.
That is.
Shit.
Like my
I'm kind of
full
worried
health.
that he's now giving us these.
Mm.
I'm just thinking I don't want you to die on the first day. No, I'm joking. You won't die on the first day.
Yeah, 'cause
So-
the first day is just leaving the gates of the city.
First is level 1.
Guys, I want to throw it out there because I feel we should. If we get trapped in there for a long time, we have to resort to cannibalism. You may
What?
eat my corpse.
There's so many ways of bypassing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's mushrooms everywhere.
Can't you literally cast the create food and
Next level I can.
Exactly.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I was trying to sell you spell slots, preserve the environment. What about recycling?
Last for days.
Yeah, not being funny, my friend, but I don't think anyone here wants to eat you.
I didn't say it was going to be pleasant.
No, it'd be very stringy.
once.
Plus,
I
I've
mean-
already tried to eat some of you already, so.
Yeah,
what?
that was an experience. Don't you remember the
Oh yeah,
tongue
yeah.
thing?
Yes. So,
Wait, Draxus wasn't there for that.
He just wants to be
Just so.
included.
yes, I remember, please.
I can create food and water for 24 hours.
The next,
Alright.
Soon.
so it's the next morning. You guys are all getting ready. You're all like getting your packs ready. Adam comes back and joins the group, and you're all
Please, where's
ready to go.
guards?
Hmm?
See what his guards with.
Where the hell have I been?
Prison.
Where the hell have I been?
You've just been, away, ain't you?
Prison.
So you're ready to go.
Yeah, His Royal Highness's.
No, hang on.
You've been detained at His Royal Highness's.
My sneaking's pretty good. It's not good enough that I can sneak away from myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were detained at His Majesty's pleasure.
Mm.
Okay, from your point of view, Adam,
Oh God.
you remember going to bed,
Oh no.
and then you remember walking back into the tavern this morning.
Oh fuck. Okay, do you know what? I'm going to go with it. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, you guys ready to go? The group's all ready, and you go.
Probably say bye
Okay.
to Alder. Is she there waiting?
Well, yeah,
Bye,
Eldith is
Alder.
Before we go as
See
well,
you
maybe
later.
send a message back to the bar to them that we're going to be gone for a few more weeks, years.
I assume like I
Lifetimes.
would have used unused spell slots the previous night to
Yeah.
inform people of what's happening.
Yeah, plenty.
Yeah. I'll let the bar know. I'll let Elminster know there's an expedition to the Underdark. If he
can join
cares.
Yeah.
He's a wizard.
Alman's just like, well, he's Gandalf. Well, make sure you're safe.
That is not possible.
I'm an abjurer, I'm always safe.
I don't envy your task, but the fate of Faerun goes with you.
Oh, you are fucked.
Tell him about the other
This is
wizard.
the psychic message
Oh, right,
you
okay.
got.
Tell him about the other wizard that you met.
No,
I'm
I'm
not
not
wasting
wasting
the
the spell slot.
cheating on someone.
Right, so off you head.
Yep.
So we're off on what appears to be a quest with the fate of what's presumably hundreds of thousands in our hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
Million.
Yeah.
Maybe millions? Okay.
Try and say like a whole realm,
Millions.
perhaps,
Okay.
and possibly others, depending.
What could possibly go wrong?
And we haven't even
Total
been given a
annihilation
ring
of
either.
this known universe.
I'm pretty
And
sure.
the other universes that run parallel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. If things get
So,
too
no
bad, the
pressure.
gods will just blow everything up and start again, I assume.
Why don't they just do that now? Hang on. No,
Give them
what they
ideas.
No. Not,
give them
not in
ideas.
this realm.
It's not
Adam.
like they're listening.
They're always listening.
Some
to
of them-
us.
Some of them
Yeah,
are.
Listening, the god of listening, is always listening.
Listening.
I'm pretty sure I'm like God repellent.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure you're everyone repellent.
Do you know what that,
Well,
that hurts, Guy? I've saved your life once.
Guy?
It's Guy.
I'm not your guy, friend.
I'm not your friend, mate.
I'm not your mate, pal.
I'm not your pal, acquaintance.
You went with
I'm not
acquaintance before buddy.
I'm not your buddy pair.
So, you guys are travelling
Oh, boy.
because of the large contingency of
People.
people that are with you. It's pretty smooth sailing to get to.
Oh yes.
Get to what, sorry?
To first camp.
I'm trying to remember what the place is that you're actually going to. It's a rock,
Mantol-Derith?
like a little cave somewhere. No, on the surface.
Oh, right.
Not called
Oh,
the Fist
so
of the
we-
First Men, is
There
it?
is a little cave.
Also known as the Underdark.
I literally just read this morning.
Send in the pawns first to check it out.
Graham.
Horns.
The
Yeah, so you're going to a remote cave in the Serbin Hills. It's a little bit of a long-winded trek, and one of the Zentaran agents says there are several ways to Mantol-Derith.
Mhm.
Sorry, there are several ways to Mantol-Derith that we know, mate, but this ain't the shortest distance, but that one was a bit, we keep that one a bit low key, so this one's going to be the safest. It might still face a couple of threats, but
Better on the surface than through the
oh yeah, but when we get down there it's still going to be a trek.
Yeah, but
It's
less of a trek than
Yeah, well,
other places.
yeah, we wouldn't know we wouldn't know the way there. So anyway, you get to, after, I'm going to say, how long would it take to travel 180 minutes? What's the travel distance overland?
It's on the regular DMs. It's like 32 miles at a fast pace, 24 at a regular.
So I'll say a regular pace,
About a week.
24 miles a day. Yeah, I'll say 7 days ago.
We have got giant riding lizards.
I don't think they really run.
Right.
They can go.
So you come to this cave, and it's like a really just standard cave that you'll find. It's nothing special about
It's
it.
a bit like the cave
The only
you came
thing
out
out of the ordinary is just there's like 6 people sat around a little campfire.
Yeah.
Just like, they look,
Already my bow.
unassuming, but as
Yeah.
soon as they see you arrive,
That's the zone.
they all just sort of like stand up, and then they see the other Zentarum agents, and they just go,
So
sit
come on,
down.
we fucking outnumber them 10 to 1.
yeah.
Also, I've got a hook horror and a shield guardian and a hawk.
And elemental if all else fails.
They didn't know about that. That's my secret weapon.
And a super horse.
Yeah.
Right, so
Magical super horse.
you guys head down into
It's looking
disgust
to
you
get
get
the
the
space
space
and try and mention that horse.
So I'll be in the Underdark soon. I can cast it whenever I like. 'cause
so
it won't-
200
it'll still look
miles in the
normal.
Underdark takes a while.
Hmm?
200 miles in the
200
Underdark
miles.
takes a while.
Someone needs to invent a tram or something.
Right.
Subway
Some
system.
underground railroad system.
Hmm.
Graham, you have a new mission. You can power it with potatoes.
So again, Underdark. This is where you split off into your scouting party and your main force and your
Good.
inner circle. All right.
Stopover syndrome.
However you sort all that out.
So,
There are a few scuffles and skirmishes, but nothing that you guys are required to take care of. Every now and then, like every couple of days or so, Draxus will come and says, "Oh, the guys they fought the carrion crawler. Everything's fine. So and so is injured, but he's being tended to by a medical."
And
We
is
got
it
some
suffered
stacks
any
of magical
deformities?
healing.
No. So the way that it's working is,
Bastards.
whenever there's a threat, the scouts report it back to you We'll report it back to Draxus. Draxus decides, okay, the main force will take that out, or we'll avoid it, or he'll get you guys involved.
Yeah.
If it's, that's only if it's like something on the level of like, there's a fucking Duoblex is there, sort of thing.
We'll say good. Let's
Duoblex.
turn and go the other way.
Apparently we're the Dublex investigators.
Demon Lord Inspectors.
So, how I'm going to work battle for 25 NPCs plus yourselves, right, is
Everyone rolls a
instead
negative
instead of that is just going to be you guys will be fighting and Draxus, and then at initiative count 0 I will deal 2 points of damage per person in the main force. So that's why I need to write down who you're going to have in the main force, who's going to be in the scouting party.
Should we put who's in the scouts?
Great, can read that.
Us and
Right, well, I'm going to write it down here as well. So
we'll just put the sheets.
Yeah.
So scouts.
Scouts. Was there a rear guard as well?
That's the scouts as well.
front and rear.
So I would suggest having 2 groups of scouts.
Riding lizards come with us. Lord Lion's guards are useless. I think they should stay with us.
The main force, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we want
Right,
Right, first off, so scouts. 2 groups of scouts.
Right, so we want a spy.
I've got a Lord Alliance.
Yeah, I'm going to send Enclave Scout ahead with a lizard.
So 1 enclave scout.
We need
Are
a
we
centaur
having
with
the
them as
lizards
well.
like got all of our stuff on them? Are they being like pack
Yeah,
beasts?
keep the
Yeah.
keep
Yeah,
the
we should
lizards
probably
with
keep the
us.
lizards with us.
And I was going to
plus-
keep one lizard with me.
Oh, have you got two?
I've got
Yeah.
two.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
you've all got a scout, a lizard each. Everyone's sort of like carrying their own stuff really as well. So that, I'd say that for ease, the lizards that are with the scouts are going to have the stuff for the scouts.
Yeah.
So in the first group of scouts, so we're going to have 1 group of scouts up ahead, 1 group behind. Right. So first scouts. What have we got?
We've
I
got
want the names of the people.
Oh, we've got Thargus, Forkbeard, and
So Thargus, and he's
I don't know who that is.
Emerald, isn't he?
Yeah, he's Emerald Enclave.
Plus lizard.
And
Right.
this guy.
Leetris.
Ziln and Leetris.
Leetris.
Girl even.
Zentaurum.
We
Okay.
have a
Who else is going in the front scouts?
What
Because
we
you
got?
want more than 2 people.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
send one of the Zentaurum.
We've got a Zentaurum,
Zentaurum.
yeah.
We don't want sort of
We
like.
need
I don't want too many of
What
them.
about
The
veteran
Zentaurum
of the
was-
gauntlet?
Huh?
Do you want a veteran of the
Why are you
gauntlet?
sending a guard out in
so
scouts?
that's
though?
with us.
That's the main force.
That's the scouts. That's
Right.
us. Then that's going to be the next scouts.
Do you want a veteran of the gauntlet in the?
Yeah.
Not probably not in the
No.
scouts.
It requires a lot of
It's another
sneaking.
scout
I've
riders
got
in the
another Lord
scouting
Alliance
group.
spy and another Zentaurum thug.
You need another Zentrum in the rear guard. so
I
that's
put a
against
Lord
the lost.
Alliance spy in the,
Well,
in the
there's-
front.
There's another
Yeah.
Zentaurum. And then I've
For
got a
that.
Lord Alliance spy to go with.
Yeah, you send the spy to the front. So
Spy to the front, so
Farrell Killmancher. Killmander?
just need the front first name. So
Farrell.
Killmonger. Michael B. Jordan.
Yep,
Yeah, he's not going to die.
Right, so that's the front. Yeah.
That's the front, yeah.
Okay.
only 3.
There's 4.
There's-
Three, because
there's-
one's a giant lizard.
I've got a Lord's Alliance spot on.
I'll say that you
right.
would probably want 4 because remember some of them are going to be coming back to
Yeah.
report.
Yeah, I'll send Zilna Oakshadow with the front. She's a spy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Zilna.
Yeah.
Lord Alliance. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So second scouts. That's the rear.
So we've got Griswella Stonehammer.
And her lizard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a
Gorath Torn.
Hang on.
I'll send
Gorath
out.
Torn.
Yeah.
No, I only need the first names. And what's he with?
He's a Zentaurum.
Yeah.
I'll send out Hilvis
What's the
Haveva.
first name, dude?
Hilvus.
Hilvis. That's a Lord Alliance spy.
Yeah.
Um,
Probably only need 3 in the last group
So that's,
because that one's just going to be.
they're
in
the
the
rear
rear.
then. So that's.
And it'll probably be more Griswella that's going to be coming forward because she can make up the speed with the lizard.
Yeah. So that's that's that one then.
Right, so main force.
So with us, we've got Nazrock.
So everyone else.
Everyone else then.
Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, well, I just need it so I've got a list of names here.
Keep
So
whoever.
Nazrock
Yeah, hang
is with who?
on. With us, Lord's Alliance.
Is Zentaro.
No, he's Lords.
Alright, is.
Okay, just do all the Lord's Alliance first.
Alright, Lord's Alliance. We've got Lord's Alliance Guard, Garthane.
Garthane. Yep.
And they've got Kirasil.
I've only got lizards
Kirasil.
left. One for me and we can do lizards.
Join all the Lords Alliance. 'Cause
Yeah.
I've got
Yeah.
Guard,
Yeah.
I've got Splinter.
Splinter.
Yeah. Master Splinter.
I've got Anzar. The Brazen.
Anzo.
That's with us.
And then I've got a Veteran and a Gauntlet and a Riding Lizard left for whatever.
Right, so do Gauntlet next.
Gauntlet. I have Thora Nabal.
Yep.
That's all I have for Gauntlet.
I've got Elias.
We're going to
Nice.
need to like keep track of who was with
That's what I mean.
like each of us. Or
It
we're
doesn't
just going to
really-
pile them up in like which group they're in.
It doesn't matter because if you just pile them up in
They're
which
all
group
gonna
they're in,
be
then you can just
Averagely taken.
share them out.
anyway.
The only thing is it's more just so I can keep track of who's still alive.
Alright.
Because we'll be tracking if people die or
I've got
no
Olaf.
one will die
Right,
in the
so more
march.
gauntlets. I should have 5 gauntlets.
Yeah,
I've got 2.
Olaf.
Whatever that name is.
There's a Riders.
Silrium.
Sylvia.
And then, so is this our lizard or is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's ours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I can
Have
you
volunteer
got Olaf?
the lizard. So I've got plenty of riding opportunities.
I'm gonna
One
put-
more gauntlet.
I think that was Olaf and Elias.
I've got Elias, I've got Thora, I've got Silrian and Olaf.
That one.
What's that?
Tamarin.
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 Okay. And Zent.
I've got Celeria. I think
Saleria.
Saleria and Landro.
Landro.
Alligator.
So
Hang
two
on.
thugs. Got too many
Alligator.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah.
I think that's it for
I've got
Moonless Moon.
Nero.
Those two.
Primwin and Lenora.
Is that it for Zent?
I'm going to put another Rhine Lizard in the first scouting group as well.
It will go with the Emerald Scout.
And you're all scared.
Right.
Wherever,
Emerald
wherever
outside.
the other Emerald Scout is, that's where the other lizard will go.
Oh,
Because it's their
oh,
lizard.
they've already got a
Yeah,
riding
that's
lizard.
In which case, he's just giving away a lizard.
So I've got
So
a shield
1, 2,
guardian.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing a Zent.
Nero.
Nero. Okay.
Put a new-
Who's the Emerald Enclave that's in the middle?
Where are they gone?
Oh, that's that one.
That would be Brim.
Rim.
Brim Coppervein. Hang on a minute. Is
Yep.
Amarith Coppervein?
Is it a relation?
Could well be.
We'll keep him with us and we'll just interrogate.
So that's.
Got
What
veterans.
do you know? Yeah, that's all of them, innit?
You got
That's the other ones that-
Veterans of the Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just stack them in the pile as they are. You can hand them out if I need you to hand them out, then you just grab a pile and just share them out wherever.
That's all of those.
Right. Okay.
And the actual separate things.
I'll keep the riding
Hey.
lizard.
Say again. Right, in the separate factions. Yeah. However, you say it's not really.
That was my riding lizard.
Okay.
Someone's nicked Baker's
Son of a
lizard.
bitch.
We've got a spare lizard in that pile.
Probably. Have a look.
I'm not that interested.
You're walking.
Sure.
Okay. So.
John, look after that. That's the rear.
Right, Joe gets to bring up the rear.
$25 days will take you underground to get to
Damn.
Mantol-Derith. Is there anything you want to be doing on the way?
Yeah, we're recording.
Praying.
Does anybody have use of a short sword?
I have a short
use
sword.
of-
I have a short sword.
Would you like to use the sword of sharpness?
Yes. I could do that because anything within 5 feet of me just screws me over.
Yeah. Because now we're in the Underdark, I can use this +2 Drow Blade again.
Oh yeah, Drow Kit.
If you're
Yeah.
handing away
Oh.
swords, I'll take one if you don't mind.
You're the short sword that lights up.
Wait, what?
It also lights up if you say light.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that. I just need a sword.
Okay.
It does require attunement though.
That's fine. That is my last thing I can attune to. My circlet does not require attunement.
Handy.
That is handy. Does it not?
It does not.
That's really handy. You can just put it on and blast away.
That is the plan.
Why did you guys give him the circlet of blasting?
They
Well,
didn't.
everyone else got
He
something.
didn't. He found it.
Yeah.
He found it.
The better question is, why are we not taking it?
Yeah, why are we allowed to keep it?
Okay, so
Because I shoot lasers when you try and take
over
it.
I can't do all this.
the course of the travel, you get to know the people a lot more. You know, you're making small talk and all this stuff.
Yeah, let's ask that one guy, that person who's lost his relation.
The copper vein.
Copper
guy.
vein. That seems
Who was it? Sorry.
someone-
The guy with copper
There's
vein is
someone
all
called
Yeah.
Copper vein.
Is that
Yeah, there's like a
Amaranth.
shit ton of people. I can't remember everyone's single fucking name.
Oh, we don't remember his first name.
That's why I'm asking.
Or you, copper vein. I'm sure he'll answer.
Yeah,
It was
Brim.
Brim. Amarith a relation.
There's a giant hiding lizard.
Thank you.
Brim she, I believe. Is that
Correct.
Male.
male?
Wait, what?
He's a man.
Amarith is
Okay.
female, the lost one.
Oi, Amarith! Hey, yeah. She's like a distant cousin of mine.
Oh.
Yeah, from same clan. Hey.
Oh, okay.
I used to, when we were kids, we used to take baths together.
I remember doing that with my
Hey.
cousins.
Mm.
You know,
Weird.
typical stuff.
Yeah, so you'll recognise her.
Oh, hey!
Good.
I can go back to using my cavern.
Hooray! Triggered. No, the cabins. It's too dark.
No carts down here, motherfucker. So,
Like they're fucking everywhere in the Dwarven city. It's just rattling around.
Yeah, each morning I'm doing my usual get up, thanking Lathander for the new day. I assume it's a new day.
Yeah.
And I'm asking every so many days, am I following the right path?
okay, I would say just make one religion check for me, please.
About 13. I'm getting
13.
better.
You get this feeling that you should be going down here,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't know if it's Lathander that's telling you this or
Right.
if it's just you're doing it because it's what you think you should be thinking, sort of thing. So, as you guys are travelling,
Simple.
the
core stuff.
Zentarim agents, like one of them that's been sort of like is sort of like your go-to for the Zents, the rest of the Zents. Sort of like comes up to you again, it's like, so Mantol-Derith, have you ever been there before?
No.
Right, it's sort of like a neutral trading post type
Okay.
place.
So it's a
Between-
shithole.
No, it's not a
What,
shithole, no.
What races are we
Underground
talking?
Swiss.
Oh, you got Drow, you got Durgai, you got Svirfneblin, and then you got the humans. Now, the Zents sort of like took part of that. It's they follow a few rules there. No stealing from each other,
Obviously.
which is obviously a main thing. No lying about trade, as you'd expect, and no use of magic during negotiations. Each
I noticed that there's no rules on murder.
well, that goes without saying. as
Also,
well.
what about a whole?
It's fine. If you murder someone,
'cause
you get murdered back.
a lot of them seem
Karma.
to have the whole to kidnap and enslave. Is that frowned
No,
upon
that's
as well?
that's again,
part
that's
of
not
training
part
stuff.
of our thing here.
So Mantol-Derith
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
have a
Built
slave
on
trade.
mutual respect.
Not part of yours, but is it a case of we walking
Not
around
in
could the
Mantol-Derith.
Drow pick
Not
us
in
off?
Mantol-Derith. Especially if you're with us.
Right.
Because that will be seen as an attack against the Zentarim, and that will
It's a whole political thing.
and if one group attacks another, they're fair game. That's how it sort of is down there. It shouldn't work, but it does. I can't explain it.
Yeah, because it sounds like it's kind of just like a giant
Another,
powder cake.
another thing I will say is there is absolutely no chance they will let this whole army into the main area of Mantol-Derith. So I suggest you guys, maybe a couple of us Zents.
Mm.
It's blocked off by secret doors that have secret words. It's all very hush hush. So
This guy seems to know what he's talking about. Which Zent is this?
This is.
Is it Gorath? That's what I'm looking at.
Is he with us? Or
Yes,
is he...
it's. No, it's not because Gorath is in the rear guard.
Oh.
Is he in
It
the
is.
Whole list of
Landro.
Landro.
Yep.
Landro
Landro.
Coercive.
Andrew, yeah.
Okay, he's getting on the water breathing list in the morning if he wants to
He's
be able
gonna what?
to breathe water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Just yeah, he's useful. Don't want him to drown. That's like all of us.
Do you actually tell him this?
I say, if you want, I can give you water breathing.
Oh, that'd be really handy actually, because Mantol-Derith is on the edge of the Dark Lake. So.
Well, here we are.
No,
Whoever knows.
no.
Yeah, that's. I wish you hadn't said that. But yeah, that's all of us.
Does anyone else having the
Hercules,
same sort of feeling?
Take out a
Praxis.
gold piece case. So if we put one of these in a bag each, how many days are we there until the Demogorgon shows up?
I'm not taking that
I'm
bet.
taking bets.
No,
Yeah, I'm taking
there's
bets.
bad
I'll say
odds.
5.
Dark Lake is.
It's probably already gone.
Sorry, Mantol-Derith is also equidistant from Blingden Stone and Menzo Branson.
I mean, it's the same
If you want to
distance.
move on to one of those places, I suggest out of the two, the former.
Blingdenstone,
We're good there.
Yeah,
we're good with that.
But
we're friends of Blingdenstone.
That's cool.
Menzo Branson, not so much. I don't think,
I don't
anyone's
think
friends with him.
I don't think anyone's friends with Menzo Branson. We just, like I say, hold the
Neutral ground.
easy. Oh, God. Right,
Wow,
I've just seen where Graven Hollow is as well. It's
the other direction.
Wait,
It's right next to Gauntlet Crew.
So we play.
Really?
Yeah, but see, the thing
But
about
we
it is
don't know
nobody
that.
knows where it is.
It's
It's,
a mystery.
Yeah.
You'll DM it wherever you want it to be.
yeah, I might change that because that just seems ridiculous. But it even says in the book though, it's it's a mystery where it is and it doesn't
Then they
have
go
to
and
be.
put it next to
Doesn't
the
have to be
Gauntlet
there.
Fresh bullshit.
There are two entrances into the Underdark from Gortogrim through this mysterious red door or through this door. Everyone always goes through this door. No one knows what's behind this mysterious door.
What is behind this mysterious door?
Mysterious
Staircase
door.
leads to the place.
Marked Graven Hollow.
So, on your journey, is there anything you individually want to be doing?
I'm going to be casting a few sendings before we bed down in the evening.
Ping out like divine sense and every now and then just to
Demons
make sure.
everywhere.
Yeah, make sure.
You do also over the course of it, your leadership skills. I want you to all make a general, just charisma check.
Charisma.
Nice.
Natural 2026.
Fucking hell!
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
21.
23.
19.
14.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
I can't
actually.
believe Graham got the highest charisma. It's like he's a bard or something.
One day
So
it's gonna do
basically,
something
over the
really
course
bad.
of the 25 days, there are a couple of discipline issues that you need to enforce. As you'd
banishing
expect,
links.
it's mainly between a couple of members of the Zents and the Gauntlet, or Lord's Alliance and everything like that. Enclave kind of keeps to themselves.
I'm a little ashamed of the Gauntlet. I thought they had more discipline.
It's it's with the Zents,
Mm.
and a lot of it is like Lord's Alliance and the Zents as well.
The
So
Zens
it's
of the
making
battle.
trouble.
A couple of things like that. After the battles and stuff like that, the sharing of spoils and all that sort of stuff.
Splitting the loot is always a divisive
But-
issue.
One thing you do notice is the journey down there is a lot quieter than you're used to. You don't know if that's just because you're not the ones taking on the threats, or if it's just what's
Am
going
I
on.
get any pings from other than my normal?
Other than your normal one, no, not really.
No.
It's the fiendish element to your ping is slightly increased, but you expect that because of
where I am.
where you are.
You want me to reveal everything?
Can you be a bit more specific?
Do you want to know everything within 6 miles of us?
I don't think we need to know. I think the less we know, the better.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright doing a little ping. I'm just going to turn fog of war off.
Yeah, I'm just, I just want to know if anything is like immediate threat.
We're travelling. We're probably going to do 6 miles today.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to know where certain entities are.
So I can't tell you where they are. I just know if they're within 6 miles of us.
Well, they might be if they're within 6 miles of us, and I'd rather not know.
On your
Yeah, screw it. I'm going to bamf it. Primeval awareness.
Okay.
I'll burn a spell slot.
Right. So as you do it, within 6 miles, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You sit there and you meditate, like on the back of your lizard. I'm going to say, as you sort of close your eyes and meditate, you feel your senses sort of like spread out, and it is like someone just punched you in the fucking face. You recoil as just you feel all around you within 6 miles just fiends.
What about aberration, celestials, dragons, elemental,
You pick one.
undead?
You picked fiends. If you want to use the other one,
No, we'll
it's
stick
another
with
spell
fiends.
slot.
While he's doing that, I'm sat there sort of going, so the reason it's probably been so quiet is probably because everything's dead.
I just want to turn to Tim. Just,
Yeah, I need to keep away from them.
we don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Why?
They're everywhere.
What's the...
Oh, fiends.
I enhance
Oh,
fiends.
Oh, for God's sake, Tim.
Oh, you don't want to do that, Tim.
So maybe there's only
bad.
one thing there instead, and you're just enhancing it to
I
make
want
it.
Yeah,
to,
isn't it?
No, they are
from
everywhere.
Adam saying that, I want to just generally look over the group of people that we don't know very well.
Okay.
Just like as a general overlook and vibe to see what they're like in terms of...
That's what I
Okay.
do in my ping every now and then. try
So
out.
make an insight check.
Oops. 17.
17. You know, you've had the dealings with the discipline issues, everything like that, but more or less you think there is that sort of this air of unease with the group, but it's nothing you wouldn't expect because of the circumstances that they're in, sort of like heading down into the dark, where they have been briefed on what is waiting for them down here as well. But you don't see anything like devious, or even from the Zents, you don't see anything devious and
After looking
malicious.
over all of them, I want to take a very hard look at Draxus.
Okay. Make another insight check.
Oh, I see.
17 again.
Come over here.
Just because he's been from being, I don't want to get involved, to sure, I'll come down. That's what
Yeah.
I wanted to do. And you know there's a specific demon that we've not come across yet.
Oh, no.
Whispers.
I haven't.
Knew it.
Knew it.
He's evil, right?
I look at him and I'm like,
And he's just there, just like walking along alongside your giant lizard, just like.
actually, I have a brilliant plan to figure out, like, the location. Do you trust me?
A brilliant what?
Location of
A
what?
brilliant plan to figure out the location of any, like, fiends or anything around us.
Can I also just say that was really wet?
Slick
I've
the
got
tongue,
slightly
please.
deaf in this ear since Friday and I felt that.
Go on then, man. What's your plan?
Earwax.
It's brilliant. Just in Abyssal, shout Marco.
You go very far away and do that, and let us know what the results are.
I love how whenever Adam actually explains one of his plans, Joe's response is this.
Well,
It's like
It's like,
no.
by all means, go ahead, please.
I've just had to look at what languages I know, and thankfully it's not one of them.
Do you know what? I'm going to try it.
okay,
I'd like to go further ahead from the group
alright.
and just in Abyssal shout, Marco!
And what that sounds like is like you in common shouting Marco, because Marco does not translate into an actual abyssal word.
You just go like,
How do you know? Do you speak Abyssal?
it's a name.
It's a name.
It's a
not
name.
how languages work.
Anyone answer?
No.
I use a message just to send a message. Polo.
You hear in your head, Graham say polo. You can reply to him.
Does a 7 hit you?
No.
Does my arrow go anywhere near his head?
No.
It breaks off a rock.
So long as the rock doesn't collapse.
Snaps in half.
I'm also going to say, for the sake of ammunition and stuff like that, you've got plentiful supplies now.
Yay.
So you won't need to track ammunition or spell components, except for the ones that, like any special, like magical ammunition or anything that's like
You need money
worth.
That's fine. I haven't got
All my
anything.
magical ammunition my ammunition turns magical when I shoot it from my bow.
No, but I mean like say you had like an arrow of dragon slaying or something like that.
Or one
The stuff that
unbreakable
is
arrow.
specifically magic, not just it's magic because of my bow.
Actually, wait, don't I have a magic arrow?
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
Yeah.
That one arrow.
You don't
grab
know. You
from
don't
the
know
horde.
what. You don't know what it does either. You should probably get it identified.
I think it's just.
I had actually forgotten I had that.
Yeah.
plus
Do you want me
one
to, do the old
Do you know what?
ritual?
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
to show you this strange magical arrow. What's it
Okay.
look like?
Oh,
I can't fucking remember.
Lee, I picked it up. It was just a +1 arrow.
No. Plus one.
unbreakable arrow.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
magic
plus one
one
arrow.
from Xanathar's. It doesn't break. That's all it does.
Yeah. Sure.
It does.
Yeah,
You do have to retrieve it.
That's fine, so long as it doesn't break.
The first thing that goes into is just going to run away and disappear forever.
Doesn't
Don't
break.
lose this.
It's just like in,
Doesn't break.
Has
Fires it
everyone
off
seen
into the dark
Daybreak
lake.
yet?
Yes.
Yeah. When he stabs the ghoulie with a sword and the ghoulie runs off, it's like,
Hey, that's my
Yeah,
sword! I actually really love that.
yeah, I did as well. The first couple episodes were a bit, but then it really picked up at the end. And the twist at the end,
Oh, I was
like the last 5 seconds of it, you're just like,
Yeah, I was literally sat there like, what the fuck?
it was like,
Doesn't break, but it will burn to a crisp.
And it will sink.
Yeah.
It will vaporise.
Yeah.
Just shoot
None of you are touching my arrow
Fires it off into the dark lake, never to be seen ever again.
until, ironically enough, Demogorgon comes back with an arrow sticking out of him.
Oh, that's where it went.
Still a susceptible.
Well, you go
to
get
good
it back then.
so.
Oh dear.
Do you know what? Get me drunk enough, I'd still try it.
I know.
I would naked wrestle
you would.
Demogorgon drunk.
You would. What you try?
I might win, but depends how much alcohol's involved.
I've got some with me.
How kind the DM feels.
The only way you win is if you drank enough that you became highly explosive and just destroyed him with a huge detonation.
So I need some beans as well.
So, after 25 days of travel
Oh my
in
god.
the Underdark,
I hate
one
the
of the
Underdark. I hate the
um,
Underdark.
which event was it, as I said?
Revelry in the dark.
Landro comes to you and goes,
Alejandro.
so, now I'm talking in my...
He's gone native.
He goes, so, we're nearly there. Have you decided who's going to be coming with us?
You for starters, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll come with you.
I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't do well in civilization, should not go in.
Well, I definitely think that you guys should be coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the
Yep.
people.
Okay, but I'm going to stick with Joe.
Should we leave Draxis to keep control
should.
here?
Is what you definitely think, Adam, but then you think, yeah, I'm going to go in here. It's pretty cool. And that's what you say.
Cool.
Yeah. I think we should leave Draxis here just to keep watch over everyone else. Make
Yeah.
sure they
Yeah,
don't kill each other.
he's kind of our second in command.
Yeah, so you can say take
Yes, of
control.
course. We'll make up a little camp. I don't know how long you're going to be in the
Hopefully not
Mantol-Derith. Just speaking with Mr. Dulac, is it?
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've realised
Goes
now that someone could have just given me a description of him and I could have just cast a few sending spells and had a conversation with him that way.
Mm.
Would have saved like 25 days travel.
We could
Well,
just
no,
do
the thing is, you need to get the map off him.
Or you
Even
could
even
describe it in very good detail. Or
Can
is he
you draw a
blind?
map?
Yes. Look at all these amazing maps I have that have never led us astray.
I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't have let us astray this time. We can't be lost.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
look
have
how
a-
close
No, no,
that's
no.
there.
The thing about yours is you don't go, I want to go to Gravenhollow and know the way there. It's more that
It's a magic map.
as you're travelling through the Underdark, you know where you are, sort of thing. So it'd be more a case of you can't get lost, as in you know, after 25 days travel, you know the way back to get out there. But if you go, like, say, what's down that cavern, you don't know what's down there, but just you know, when you go down there, you know the way back. That's what it is. It's not like I'm in the Underdark now. I know everything. I've got like fucking tremor sense out to 5,000 miles. That sort of thing. It's just from where you've been, you know how to get there.
Yeah, I can retrace
Now,
that.
what I will say is, well, you don't know the way from Mantol-Derith to Blingdenstone just because you've been into Blingdenstone.
Oh. Would you know like the rough general direction?
You know the rough general direction
Yeah.
where Blingdenstone is.
But I wouldn't know which
You wouldn't-
specific
Wouldn't know
path.
the path.
No,
Could
because
be
you haven't
still
been.
dead
You
end.
haven't been to Mantol-Derith. It's like if I said to you, if I just dropped you in the middle of, I don't know, Moscow.
Yeah.
You know roughly the direction that India is, but you don't know how to get there from Moscow. Yeah? See what I mean?
How
India's
will I
south.
know?
Because you've looked at a fucking atlas before.
You greatly overestimate my geography skills. You should have stuck with something like drop me in Nottingham, I can point the way to Grantham.
Okay, that then. I want it to go more extreme because of the distance here.
Drops you a
I
knife.
have never been to Russia or India. I have no idea they're like positions correlating to each other. Nor any desire
Never looked
to.
at a map before, it's alright.
I struggle with maps. I can find England occasionally.
Should we take one person from each group?
And I
still
once
seems
found
very
China
extreme.
on a map. That's about it.
Landros says at this point, just like,
Some
you're probably better off just taking the Zents. And I mean, like I say, everything's very respectful there, but between you and me, I don't know how those old gauntlet fellas are going to really do with being in there.
They might start going,
Yeah.
Lawbreaker, and we'll have to have one.
Start smiting away.
I mean, nobody breaks any laws down here.
Because there's none to
But
break.
surface laws and Underdark laws, I'm sure you understand.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that's sold, I mean, we're the fucking Zentarum. We sell it at, a respectable price, but it doesn't mean it's respectable items.
I'll have a word with one of the members of the Gauntlet and tell them that we're going in. They are to keep guard of our lizards and
Of course.
to alert us to anything approaching that's out of the ordinary.
Of course,
I feel like I
and
should probably leave Hercules outside the city in case someone
Hercules-
tries to sell him.
Hercules will stay with Draxus. Draxus will look
Yeah.
after Hercules.
Good.
Grim
Big
also
responsibility.
says, I'll come with you. I can speak Dwarvish, so I can
Okay.
talk to the Durgar.
That's
I'm not
handy.
really very happy about it, but you never know.
I mean,
You never
I
know.
could speak to do. No, I can't. I speak Undercommon. They speak that, don't they?
They might speak Undercommon.
Yeah, they do speak under common.
They speak Undercommon and Dwarvish.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
but just for ease, because you know Undercommon, I just speak it in common and just bypass the whole you telling them everything that's being said. And all that shit.
Yeah, I'm usually.
And I'll
pretty
say as
reliable.
well, especially in this situation, because they're going to be dealing with, humans from the surface with the Zentarum, they probably know common.
Yeah.
At this point. Just, I think the language barrier.
Doesn't
is-
really matter here.
It's a cosmopolitan city.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like generally in Dungeons and Dragons, I think the whole
Very-
what languages do you
No, just
understand
understand
is
as well.
very situational.
Just
And
finding
can actually just get in the way if you're
cosmopolitan.
like, no, you don't understand Elvish, so you can't speak to these elves. So,
Let's go.
so
Yeah.
after another couple of hours, you come to it's like a large chasm, and it's got like a switchback. You leave the main force down
Downstairs.
down at the bottom of the cavern, and you'll sort of like go on this winding switchback sort of like path up this cavern. It takes another
That's
half
fine.
hour to get there.
I have my mask up,
Yeah.
covering my scar while we're in here if there's any Duragar or Drow
Okay.
That's
around.
too many stairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're not popular with the Durga, are you?
No.
So you head up there,
Yeah.
and at the top is just a stone wall. It looks like.
This doesn't look like a city, Landro. What's going on?
And at that point,
Fake wall, calling it.
Landro just says, sorry, Imyat. And
What did he call it?
the stone opens.
Open sesame.
That's what it translates to.
It just goes, actually,
Imyat,
it's a Sverfneblin word for, it means darkness.
Oh, I thought he was going to say friend. Damn it.
Imyat.
Yeah.
Remember that word.
So it leads you down this sort of
Darkness.
like winding cave, and it splits off in 3 directions. You come to a crossroads. No, you don't. You come to a T-junction, sorry. To the left, it just goes, that's the dead end there. And straight ahead it goes, that's the other entrance, like another entrance over there. Leads to the Dark Lake. And you see just like
Do not go there.
like flickering light at the end of it. Like fire.
Or phasers.
No, it's definitely fire.
Ah.
And then he goes, if you want, we can enter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like
Follow
the
you.
aim of being here, right?
Right. And he just goes, Belen.
Belen.
And the wall next to you just
Fresh Prince.
opens and goes, that's a drow word, means wealth.
It means nervous.
So they were, you walk in, and again, you're in like this little, like, sort of trench.
I want to be keeping an eye out just for like anything above us, like any like.
Yeah. We're going to be like,
yeah,
hand on pouches and stuff, make sure no one's picking pockets.
No, you don't see any. The trench is quite deep as well. Nobody's in
Right.
this trench.
How,
You see a couple of bridges above, and ahead you see like a. It looks quite old, but it's a mechanism to that would be used to lift caravans and stuff. And it goes, that's how we get up. And ahead you see that the tunnel goes through, and it goes through there is like where the Duergar come from.
Mhm.
So that way led to Gracklestone.
It's still Dark Lake, but they use the Dark Lake to get there.
Yeah. Probably not so much now. What with the city being destroyed. by
Oh
Goblin.
yeah, heard about that. Probably keep that down low down here.
Yeah, no.
Might be a bit tense.
Don't mention the Demogorgon War.
So
Or his herald.
we're gonna head on up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna say a dwarven word for something next.
Okay, so it doesn't. He actually
Oh.
just pulls a lever.
Well, that's disappointing. You've disappointed me, like.
Was leather made by dwarf?
I mean, there's
Yeah.
4 separate mechanical lifts like for
Okay.
different parts of it. The trench bisects an enormous cavern with a 30-foot high ceiling supported by naturally formed stone columns. Continual flame spells cast on stone lampposts reflect off crystal embedded in the walls and ceiling,
That's nice.
illuminating myriad fountains, waterfalls, streams and pools. Water drips from stalactites into leather tarps, covering clusters of merchant stalls west and east of the trench. Because the trench goes north-south. Beyond these marketplaces are well-tended gardens of mould and fungi, crystal walkways and stone bridges. The tranquil beauty of Mantol-Derith is undone by the sounds of combat to the northeast, where you hear the thunderous boom of metal against stone and see panicked Sverfneblin running from an 8-foot tall Duergar, or from 8-foot tall Duergar.
So, Landra, I'm guessing that's not part of the whole
And Landra's there.
deal here.
Yeah,
What's happened?
That's
Every bloody time.
that's not.
God damn it.
That's not right.
I know that they can grow. Do they normally
18
grow
to
to
stealth.
8 foot in tall?
Hang on a sec.
I know they grow. Do they normally grow to like 8 foot tall? Is it that the normal height they grow to?
Yeah, that's double that high.
Yeah, because we've seen them go.
So
Apache
you see
Chief.
these Duergar are attacking.
Apache Chief.
Good evening. Can I help?
Okay, apparently.
Apache.
Actually, Chief sets off Siri.
So
We should probably stay out of this, guys. This seems like a terrible.
what you see
Why I've tried to stealth.
as you look up, as you look to the west, you see like marketplaces. You see the Zentarum symbol, and you see like what you assume is the Drow symbol because it's very spider motif and all that. And then when you look to the east, you see very
Shit
sort of
kicking.
like regimented, like you would expect Durgar, and the sort of like haphazard Sverfneblin area, and that's where you also see like a lot of the tents and stores have been knocked over, and various goods are like all over the floor. You see like the corpses of giant lizards and steeders.
What? Giant spiders.
Oh, right.
The
Riding
spiders.
spiders.
And you see two enlarged Durgar chasing a pair of deep gnomes. So the Durgar are huge, and the deep gnomes are like, as you're looking at them, they're very hard to see, like they're blurry.
Okay.
I don't know whether this is normal behaviour or if it's just.
No, this is definitely not normal behaviour.
And
Yeah.
for all we know at the moment, the Snurfed could just be running faster than the dwarves there, who are also running from something else further behind.
Do the dwarves look like they're kind of like
Attacking or also fleeing?
like coming out?
Yeah, they're like swinging their
okay.
war picks at the.
Maybe not then.
I mean,
not war picks. Yeah, war picks.
Yeah.
No, the Sverfneblin have got war picks. They have like swords and shit. They're swinging at the Sverfneblin. You do see like Sverfneblin corpses as well.
I'm not saying we should pick sides here, guys, but I kind of like the deep gnomes. So I think
Yeah.
we should maybe lend them a hand.
However,
Yeah,
they
okay.
could also have caused this and they're defending themselves. We don't know. Is this really the best
Yeah,
time
but
to get
Duragar
involved?
are a bit touchy at the minute anyway, so.
There's not many of them left.
Everyone make a perception check as well.
I get advantage with that. Oh, good. 15.
5,
17.
17.
12.
So you two would notice as well, a little bit closer, hiding under one of the stores, is like a small deep gnome who's just like sort of like hiding and just like cowering away from the
How far in?
maybe 20 feet from you.
What, like in the middle of all the ruckus?
I'd say the everything that's happening is about 50 to 60 feet away from you, and it seems to be moving closer towards, which is what you can assume from everything that's around is more the deep gnome part of town.
So the Duragar are taking over the deep gnome.
Like heading towards.
Heading towards it. Yeah.
Okay. How many Durgar were there?
2.
Oh, just 2. Should we
Who saw the gnome under the table?
1 and 2.
yeah, should we stop this shenanigans? at
Find out
least?
what's going on first.
Yeah, maybe non-lethally
Yeah,
for a start at least, guys.
I'll try
Okay.
non-lethal.
Set your axe to stun.
Right, I won't roll initiative for it. Just what actions are you wanting to take to start off with?
If we can get up to the gnome that's underneath the table, ask them what's going on.
I mean, I can get there really quickly.
Well, I mean that gnome's only 20 feet away, so
Oh, then I can get there and back if needs be.
Durgar within 60 feet, aren't they?
Yeah.
I'll cast a 3rd level hold person on both
Okay.
of them.
so they both have to.
Wisdom save. DC 17.
Yeah, they both fail
Right.
easily.
Stop.
And they both just. And the two other gnomes just sort of like look over and see you, and then dart the direction they were still going.
That's good.
No.
Do they look like normal how we'd expect them to see, or do they look like deformed or...
Well, they're 8 foot tall.
They got
Yeah,
like
apart from
perception check.
glowing red eyes and
Yeah.
frothing at the mouth or anything.
wow.
No.
What was it?
That's
It's a
natural
one.
Natural. Yeah, you're too far away to really notice.
Okay.
And at this point, the
head towards me like, calm down, guys. And then
What's going on? What's the problem?
I can't
Can
see.
I
I don't understand.
approach the small deep gnome that was hiding?
Okay.
I'll make sure that at least someone's in between them and
Yeah.
the deep gnomes.
I'm just going to stand in front of the pair of them.
it's just that it's like,
Okay.
thanks. That was who you guys? I ain't seen you around here before.
It doesn't matter what's going on.
I don't know. Durgar just started attacking us. Said something about a thief or something. I don't know.
What are they proclaiming has been stolen?
Look, it's all kicked off in the last day or so. I don't know too much about it. All I know is something was taken, or it sounds like I don't know.
So in the end, they were trying to hurt you.
I know they've taken one of ours.
Where the
Yeah.
Where?
Well, in the Durgar.
So they were trying to hurt you, trying to take something,
Oh,
proclaiming that you've stolen something that you're guessing you actually haven't.
well, I haven't stolen anything.
No, we haven't said that.
The one that they took, that's the one they think stole something. Now they're just trying to find out where it is. That's why they...
Okay.
Look, from what I hear, there's more of those Durgar over by our warehouse.
Okay. You have somewhere safe to go.
Not really. Can I just like sort of hang out with you guys a minute? You guys seem to be able to handle yourself. And then Durgar over is like...
Can you hold your own just in case?
What do you mean hold my own? I can
If something
try and
stops-
stay hidden if I need
Just
to.
go and find safety somewhere. Stay out.
Where do you expect me to find safety? Normally our safe place would be the warehouse, but that's currently under attack by Durgar.
Okay. So we have a warehouse and a possible hostage
Does it look like the
situation.
Drow and the Centaur groups are also looking at this, or just keep minding their
They
business?
they're on the other side.
They're
of
on the other side. It's
They-
quite a big cabin, so you
They're
can't
not
see
even
anything.
noticed
But you don't notice anyone over that side either.
Interesting.
Okay. Can someone come and stand between me and these guys? Because this ain't
Yeah,
gonna hold
sure.
forever.
Yeah, I already am.
Okay. Are they still seeming angry? Can we calm them down? Does anyone cast calm emotions? Is that a thing?
It is,
Yeah,
but
the deep name's just like
Oh,
my name's
you haven't got it on
my
your
name's
mental.
Peebles.
Peebles.
You're now Fruity Pebbles.
Peebles.
Peebles, yeah.
Pebbles.
Make anyone that's talking to him make a perception check.
Fucking hell, 20 total. I'm rolling really good.
Section 16.
15.
He's
16.
he's got a sort of like pale leather bag tucked under one arm.
What's in the bag?
I mean, it's my stuff. Why? It's not the thing that was stolen. Don't worry about that.
What was the thing?
What was the thing that was stolen?
I don't fucking know what the thing was stolen. But this is all my stuff. If you want to know, I got my surgical supplies in here.
Who's a doctor?
I'm a doctor.
Dr. Peebles.
Dr. Peebles.
Dr. Fruity Pebbles.
Okay.
He's got like and he sort of like shows you. Just got like, some, cutting implements. He's got
Needle and thread.
yeah, like needle and thread,
Kidney.
that sort of thing in there.
Was it like
Healing.
small knives?
So like a healer's kit,
Or like
basically.
small knives?
Yeah.
and-
We got some.
Yeah, nothing that's going to be like, I'm going to go and stab you, sort of like that. It's just, sort of thing that would be helped as a surgeon sort of.
Acceptable.
Okay.
Can
Joe,
you,
what
is
were
there
you gonna
anyone
do?
around here that's already been
Well, we've
injured?
got a few more seconds maybe before they
No
break
one that
out.
I could help.
Are we
You
attacking
two
them?
calm down.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
That's great.
Just-
Circle it back, blasting.
Right, before you do that,
Say to
they
this,
don't seem to be coming to attack you.
They don't?
No.
Ignore what I
They
just
just
said.
sort of like stand there, it's like, you guys are getting in the way of our business.
That was the idea, yeah.
That was the idea, yeah.
call it more
Look, we-
independent adjudicators. What the hell is going on? from
Independent? Fucking Zentarum ain't got no business
We're
in
not
this.
Zentarum.
outside? Zentarum.
Then what the fuck are you doing in Mantol-Derith?
That does not
And
imply
you look like you got a fucking Zentarum right there.
he's an acquaintance. Now you're going to answer my question or not?
Where the fuck shall I?
Violent murder if you don't.
Alright.
Talking.
trying-
You think how far you think you're going to get before the rest of the Durgar come and fucking kill
We
you?
just want to know what's going on.
What's going on is those have stolen from our kind.
What have they stolen?
What's it got to do with you, what they've stolen?
Because then we can help retrieve it or actually find out where the hell it is or what's going on.
Because you're
If
interrupting
you
our
really
business.
want to talk about it, then I suggest you go and talk to the boss.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Take us to it.
Take-
Who's the boss?
He's back over there.
Take
I
us
got
to it.
fucking business this way.
us to it right now.
Make a persuasion check. Everyone involved. So group persuasion check.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
18 total.
Persuasion.
11.
18.
Did you roll that with disadvantage?
Fuck's sake.
17.
Oh, am I with disadvantage?
Is that a natural one?
2.
Is it a 2?
Yeah, you're with disadvantage as well.
Oh,
17.
It's a 2.
Okay.
yeah, 11.
Okay. So he goes, right, I'm not escorting you there. But they're over there. He just sort of like points towards the back way where the...
Can you assure us that whilst we're away we're going to have this temporal moment of peace until the right thing has been sorted? Or are you
Hey,
assuming-
sure. There's plenty of us there kicking down the door anyway.
Wonderful.
We should stop
What
that.
if you're wrong?
What if I'm wrong?
What if these actually didn't steal anything and it was either misplaced or it was one of your own? What are you going to do then?
What if it was someone else making it look like the demons did it?
Look, all I know is my boss gave something to that deep gnome bitch
Who?
and then didn't get it back again.
What's the name?
I don't know, fucking Coates Rock or something.
So it wasn't even this deep gnome here that stole
So
anything,
you're
then, was
taking
it?
your aggressions out on
Look,
unnecessary...
all we know is-
standards.
She didn't have it on her. And it's somewhere in that deep gnome warehouse. We've
So-
been given orders.
He's not even in the
To take him
warehouse. So why are you chasing him? He's not even in the warehouse.
It
Go
seems
over
like
to the
lots of
warehouse.
violence.
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, we want names and
I'm done.
occupations.
I'm done.
Ages.
If you want to go speak to our boss, go speak to our boss.
Okay, I just walk by him.
Let's go speak
Do
to
we,
this
not want
boss.
to, do we want to go see him first, or perhaps check the warehouse to prove that there is nothing there, and then go tell him
I
to
think
his
the boss
face
is
that
at,
he's a fucking
is the boss
Yeah.
at the warehouse. Was that the impression we got?
The boss is at the Durgar
No, there's two.
warehouse.
There's
Oh,
the
right.
warehouse where they believe something is, and the
Yeah,
warehouse.
we'll
And
go
then
to
the demons are
the
kicking.
warehouse that they're trying to kick in.
Yeah, stop them kicking in the
If
warehouse.
there is something there, great, we've like, look, we found your thing, shut the fuck up, and
Yeah.
continue to be. If there is anything there, you can still shut the fuck up.
On the other hand, though, we go there and there's 50 of them there kicking away.
Then we'll say, here's your thing, here's not your thing. They attacked us, but missed. We didn't.
Yeah.
I think
we'll
we'll
do
see
that.
the king first, and then he can, the boss first, then he can, come along and tell them to stop kicking down the warehouse.
Yeah,
If once we've
mm,
got
I don't think he'll come down and be like, oh,
But it's still
Whereas
waste
if
of
you
like
go
having this
there
conversation longer.
and it will end up in a fight, then he'll just blame us as well. So, boss first,
either way.
then warehouse.
No, because then we'll have gone to the boss, and by the time we get to the warehouse, I'll have kicked
they'll
down
have been
and killed
there,
everyone
and they'll all
inside.
be dead, and it'll
Is-
just
is
be
what I'm
either
thinking.
unnecessary collateral or...
Yeah, I'm going to the warehouse.
Yeah, warehouse.
Yeah,
Like
we're
it's
not
already
record, it's a
gone.
bad idea.
Okay then.
That's what we do. Warehouse.
Yeah,
Which way?
the one that's being kicked in.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to the Sverfneblin warehouse.
Yeah.
Durgar. Sverfneblin. Okay, so. It's set into the northeast wall. Stone double doors. And you see 4 enlarged Durgar breaking through the doors with war picks.
I thought there'd be more.
Stop. Underdark peacekeepers.
Warehouse inspectors.
So one of them just like looks around and goes, "Fuck off," and starts.
Is this like the only way in? Is whatever they barricaded everything?
I suggest you stop what you're doing.
You should go for the core.
Why?
We're here to keep the peace.
And he just sort of like shakes his head and then carries on with the war pick.
Can I, like, with his war pick, as he's bringing it back down, like, just catch it with the sword and just be like, and he just stops.
With the what?
With the Dawnbringer. So he's
How are
coming
you
with a
going
war
to
pick.
catch it with Dawnbringer?
So it would come out, and as he comes down, so
It's like a lightsaber.
Okay, I'll do it with a great axe then.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that would
okay.
just come down and just fucking chop
I'll
off.
say make a dexterity check for that one.
I was going to say he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
19.
19. Yeah, you managed it, and he's like.
I know, Tim, what you doing?
Like,
Command.
But I mean, the other 3 are still hitting
Yeah,
with as well. It's
exactly.
like, look, fuck off, will you?
don't be rude to my friend.
I don't even know who the fuck you are, and he's looking down at you because he isn't large at this point. He's like, I don't even know who the fuck you are.
We're just here to make sure that you've actually got the right people. So, if you could give us an introduction to your boss, so we can then adjudicate
You want the
the
boss?
matter.
He's over there.
In
we've
fact,
already-
I really do suggest that you yourself take us there. So
We've already tried that
do a
once.
thing.
No, I haven't got a
make
suggestion.
No, but we've gone to the
Wisdom
warehouse
saving
and
throw.
go get someone to take us there. We're not doing
Natural
that.
17.
unless it's a minus and you've passed.
No, well, I don't think it is. Right, and he just turns around and goes, fuck off.
Command, make a wisdom saving throw.
What's
got
your,
to do
what's
with
your
our
command
warehouse.
word?
Halt.
Alright, he stops. And he turns around to look at you. He's like,
We're here to inspect the warehouse. Now, would you kindly move aside?
why the fuck should we listen to you?
Because we're investigating what's gone missing.
So are we.
Yes, and we're doing it the proper way.
Why
Now
the fuck
move
should we
aside.
trust you?
Why the fuck should we trust you?
I don't fucking give a shit if you trust us.
Then move
This
aside.
has nothing to do with you, Zentaran.
We're not Zentarin.
Plus,
Well, then what the fuck are you doing with in Mantol-Derith?
if you deal with it, there's going to be deep gnomes that die. If we deal with it, you're both going to fucking die. So it's either...
So why the fuck would I let you deal with it if we were both
Because
going to
if you
fucking
stop
die?
us from dealing with it, we're just going to fucking kill anyone that gets in our way.
Speak for yourself.
Look, make an intimidation check.
My voice cracks.
It
With
just
advantage,
At
because
this point, it's just like, if you really want to fucking go, then let's go.
Square goal line.
This warehouse looks pretty secure, and take it you've been bashing away here for quite a while. Why don't we go see your boss, get him down here, and then he can tell you that we're going to go in and sort it out. You can sit here and wait in to break down. So if we come back and say, "There, the boss says fuck it," then you can carry on breaking the door down.
Hey, that sounds like a good plan.
So you sit here
Counterpoint.
and wait.
He swings and misses you with the war pick.
Oh,
He's like,
Oh, no,
Oh, I
speaking
guess
of-
we're
roll
doing this
initiative.
Now you speak
time out, mate.
I guess we're doing this.
And Mike has gone to
Fuck
the
you,
wrong
boss.
warehouse.
Yeah, I'm still
yeah, you're stood in front of the door of our warehouse at this point.
Oh dear.
Please point to the right, guys. I've got this, guys.
That's just all just that, right? Peaceful negotiations, let's sort this.
That's what we were trying to do.
So we're going to make peace. And I feel like we're going to get to their warehouse and it's going to be terrible somehow. It's going to be the orcs all over again. You'll just be in prison.
We're doing.
Well, you'll walk in, the whole place will be in fire. It's like, what happened? Funny story.
This is Jedi. The negotiations is just like a Jedi
Mm.
with a lightsaber.
I didn't.
You know you don't have a lightsaber, right? Hayden
Hayden
does.
does.
Yeah, but you do the mind tricks. You're
Yeah.
like, if you combine together, you form a quasi looking like Jedi.
I haven't got a map or anything sorted for this one.
Why not?
the mind.
Yeah, I'm just going to theatre mine.
Like I can imagine a big stone door warehouse with four
My mind is
giant
scary.
Durgar lining up.
Yep.
Can we make them not giant? That would be a
Like
good.
saying that, went on Steam yesterday because there was that massive sale on. Anyway, basically I bought Total War Warhammer, all the DLCs. Yeah, down to like 20 quid for all 8 of them.
So we're hitting with everything first.
Diablo 4.
Yeah, maybe if we
Yeah.
just
How
completely
could the
annihilate
bond
this
war
one
work?
guy and like an
How
overwhelming
could the
shout
fire
force, the
work
others will
like
just
that?
stop.
So basically, the benefit of obviously making this big protagonist of this is she is the co-creator of
Probably have asked
The-
before
the
they'll allow me
world
to bring
that was
Hercules
Right.
so her
Who?
is she
The
is
show
the daughter
guardian.
of Mephisto, who is Hayden.
I'm going to say that's following.
Yeah,
I was going to say, I'll just assume that he's like.
Yeah,
Diablo Mephisto.
yeah. The Fazent's like, oh no, you don't want to bring him there because he'll get vandalised. Then
Who is one of like
all the
the
time
angels
stop.
who
But
basically
that's cool. I'm
the only
not
thing
complaining
that
having
were
his.
like, this was a bit
Even
stupid,
the
it's
odds.
just continuous. Angels and demons die and they come back. They die, they come back. We're going to go off and do our own thing. Then they went off and made their own thing, and then eventually they got their top on and made the first Nephilim. And obviously Nephilim watered down became the human race. So pretty much she's like the mother of
Humans.
humans. Cradle of humans.
That's why that guy says "Mother save us."
He apparently is.
Okay,
is the first
so-
Nephilim. I reckon he is Linarius or Linaria or something, which is like the first, the
Initiative.
first Nephilim.
Yeah.
I
what they
need
say, so
some of that sweet initiative number. But first, I need the DM.
There's a whole bunch of that cleric guy was like, you kill us for nothing. Which, did you notice at the very, on that trail at the very start of the dance, like, there's a goal that like
Okay.
knowledge. I know.
24.
So,
From the very beginning.
initiatives.
24.
25 to 20. So, Tim, 24.
21.
Oh damn,
That guy's dead. 20 to 15.
10.
15 to 10.
12. Better than usual.
But this one was hell dark. I'm not gonna lie, I love the train.
Okay. Your shield guard and you'll go on your turn.
He's basically going to stand by me.
So
Protect me.
straight off is Tim. This one has taken a swing at
Great.
Graham.
But
So-
can you hold that against him?
Really?
Well,
Draw the longsword. Bonus action to light it on fire.
Okay.
Swing away.
Go for it.
Ooh, that's good. It's like a million. 20. Let's call it 26.
Okay. Hits.
I need dice. So 2 of them. And 3. I think that's all up. Ooh, that's bad.
As well.
I did. So that's 12 points,
Mm-hmm.
11 fire,
Mm-hmm.
10 necrotic. He needs to make a constitution
So
saving
12, 11 and 10.
Yeah.
So 33.
throw. Yeah.
Got to make a
Con save.
con save. Fails the con save.
He's on fire.
Cool.
If he fails that, he's on fire.
Second attack for 15.
15.
Yeah. Hits.
No, it doesn't. Sorry, it just misses.
oh,
Just bashes at the side with his shield.
Yeah, he's on fire though.
Okay.
Hayden. So there's one right in front. I'm
Yeah, the
This
one
is
that
the
the
one
one
that's
that's mouthing
attacked.
off is now has been hit pretty hard and is on fire.
You don't want him to get the kill, do you?
I don't
just
think
end
he
him.
cares.
So, very good, Mr. Holmes. I'll take you fucking rage, reckless.
Okay.
2, 4, 6, 8, 27 with the great axe.
Yep.
So it's 10. 17 slashing and 7 radiant.
So you just take his head off.
Elementary.
Well,
Very good,
Okay.
sir.
And the ones next to him
I'm
is like,
just be like, you want to go? Well, actually, it's more
and it
like,
just sort of
you
like,
want to fucking go?
make an intimidation check.
Does he get
Give
advantage?
you advantage.
Natural 20.
no, they do
They sort of like take a step back.
I don't want to take a step forward. No, come on. I dare you.
And they just sort of like
Now
stand
out
just
of the
like,
way.
looking at each other, just like that.
And then I want my wraith to jump and be like, can you open the door though, please?
It's another 7 points
They're
fire.
they're all just like looking, just like.
Still there.
What should we do? And then
50 more turn up.
that is a.
Just so everyone gets a go.
So I'll tag team
Does
finish.
14 hit you?
Not if I cast shield as a reaction, which I will.
Okay. Do you? What are the specifics for casting shield?
Oh, they go invisible, don't they?
It's when I'm hit by an attack.
Is it from an attacker you can see?
Good point. You have a +5 bonus to AC, including against the triggering attack. You take no bonus, to no damage from magic missile.
Okay, so you hear just like the whistle.
Oh, actually, Shield Guardian will use its reaction to give me a +2 bonus to AC because it's got its invisible tremor sense. That makes more sense.
Yes, that
So
makes
it
sense.
just like blocks an attack. Then
Yeah,
like,
so that's what happens. You ting like that as the Shield Guardian just like puts his arm next to your head as a pick is just like stuck into its arm, just like
Your mum's ringing.
damn.
like that, and you see a Durgar just like form out of
Thank
it, just like.
You. Your mum's
Uh-oh.
ringing you.
A 23 to hit you
Yes, that hits.
as a Durgar just like slams his
These invisible bastards.
I should probably
have
have landed.
war pick into your shoulder, and you take 7 points of piercing damage. 15, Hayden.
Nope.
As one just like misses you completely. Something in you just like you hear the whistle, and just move out the way, and it just like slams into the wall next to you as another Durgar appears. And 21 to hit you.
Yeah.
as you take 6 points of piercing damage as one just hits you in the back with this wall pick. Joe?
How many are there now?
There are 7.
Well,
It's a party.
yeah, not too many. I would like to cast slow on 6 of them.
Okay, so
Wisdom saves
yeah.
all round.
1 fails. What's the DC?
17.
2 fails. 3 fails. 4 fails. 5 fails. And 6 fails. So they all fail. Okay, cool.
Alright, let's call it, guys. And also kill these guys.
Right, so what's Shield Guardian doing? Have you given Shield Guardian a name?
Yeah, Blockules.
Oh yeah, that's it. So what's Blockules doing?
I guess I didn't actually give it any commands, so it's just going to protect me still. So it'll just be dodging, I guess, on its action.
Yeah. Does it say that you have to use an action or something to give it a command? Or
Doesn't.
I can say that as a bonus action you can give a command. It'd be easier.
Fair enough. I'll just tell it to get clobbering, I guess.
Although to be fair, no, just a free action would be
Telepathic command, yeah, I
yeah,
suppose.
telepathic command, isn't it? So
Yeah, I'll just tell it to attack these guys and
right, it'll attack the one that's next to you. So make the
makes 2 fist attacks.
fisto.
So that's a 11 and a 24.
24 hits.
So one hits, 2d6 plus 4. 9, 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. As it just fist this guy in the face. Okay.
Just got fisted.
Graham.
They're slowed, so they can't take reactions.
They cannot. You can run around all you want.
Can I-
One of them can.
Yeah,
In fact, the one that attacked you wasn't slow.
Oh, convenient. Kill that one then.
That's
So-
just doing them in order here. And that one attacked Graham. And so attack
So I've
Graham
got
first.
that one next to me. Are there any others within 5 feet of me as well?
There's one next
Apart
to
from
me.
that one.
No, the others will be about 10 feet away.
Just that one then.
There's one that's hit me though.
I'll go for the one that's been hitting me then. Oh, that'll be 14 hits.
14 misses.
Second attack. Oh, that's it, 27.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm going to do a defensive into it as well.
No shit.
It's a fighter
That's
thing.
Yeah.
13
Battle.
points of damage.
13.
Bard
Okay.
Master. Battle.
Bonus action,
Bardle Master.
offhand attack.
Bardle Master.
Natural 20.
Ooh, max damage plus a roll.
So
Oh,
6
yeah.
plus
Oh,
12
wait, that's
points
right.
off that one.
Intimidation.
12 off that one.
12.
Should have kept that short sort of shut on the sat level 14.
You keep saying short of.
It's hard to say.
Short
Short,
sharpness.
short.
Just say like
You know, it's
Sean
just
Connery.
sword of sharpness.
Short.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but it's a short sword because.
It's a short.
Just say
sharpness.
sword of sharpness.
Money penny.
It's not like
Okay, so that
there's
after
more
your
than one.
turn, a 22 to hit you,
Sure.
as another one appears out of nowhere with a
Oh
war
god
pick,
damn it!
and that deals 3 points of damage.
Well, I didn't
Well,
even flinch at that. Come on.
21 to hit,
Yeah.
Got efficiency 20. No.
6 points of damage,
That's what I said. So I'm not back to life.
Hayden. An 11 to hit, so that misses, and a 17, so that misses. There's 2 more Duergar, 4 more Duergar, sorry, up here. Tim, you're up.
11 down
Again,
on
There's
it?
like
11
my,
It was a bad idea.
like my sword on fire.
No, it's not. It's fine.
I'll
Swing
negotiate
away.
a piece.
First attack.
And 3 of them are enlarged still.
The first one that hit me, 19 to hit.
Yep.
Cool. Almost 18 plus 11 necrotic plus 7 fire. Make a con save.
29, 36. Make a con save.
Yeah.
Fails.
Fire. Well, on fire. Second attack for 19 again.
Yep.
For
Can you possibly do less than 4 damage?
No.
Then he dies.
I'm glad.
Okay, so he is down.
Dead.
Hayden.
There's the one that's trying to
There's
attack me.
There's two that's tried to attack you.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
The
The three that the enlarged ones are back at got their backs to the doors, and now seeing these other guys turn up, they are sort of like, what are we scared of?
Do you see their
I was
flaming
be
comrade?
facing the ones that were originally intimidated. I'm like, don't even bother trying. I want to go for the two that have attacked close to me. Then. I go for one of them first.
Yep.
Reckless, where you go, I suppose. 19.
Hits.
Not bad. 20 slashing, 6 radiant. 7 radiant.
Yep.
And then second. More. 7 fucking. Oh shit. Try that again, why not? Don't go with the first one then. 15 slashing.
Okay, and you just take this guy down. Just one, and it buries it into here through his clavicle. And the next one, you sort of like, you try and yank it out, but it doesn't. It sort of like pulls him off his feet a bit, and you just push down further and just cuts him in half.
Take another look at my shoulder, like, you still sure?
At this point, they're sort of emboldened by the numbers,
Well, okay.
and just one takes a swing at you.
How many's around us? So we've got the two
now,
big ones.
Now you've got 3 big ones and 6 little ones. That's a natural 20 on you. So that is going to be...
One more.
Yeah, on you. Because they're all closer to you because you and Tim. That is going to be 29 points piercing damage, halved to 14. Then against Tim, that's going to be 19 to hit.
There's my AC.
So that's going to be 12 points piercing damage. And the last one will attack Hayden because he's just killed 2 of his friends. That is 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And that is going to be 11 points piercing damage, half to 5. So then it's the invisible ones that were all attacking you individually as well. Now they're dead. So it'd be Joe.
So what?
One's attacking you. He's no longer invisible though, so that's a 7 misses.
No.
And the one that was attacking Graham, that's also going to miss with a 16. So Joe.
Okay, how many can I get in a lightning boltable line?
I'll say if you position, you could get 4 of them in the
I
line.
would like to do that, and I would also like to get Lockules to do the same with his stored lightning bolt.
Oh shit.
Okay, so it's more a case of like you stand there and then Blockily just stand behind you and hit a small compartment in his chest opens. It's like,
Please tell me next time you have reactor noise.
Super double combo attack.
so,
If any of them are slowed, they
Just
get
gonna
-2
duck
on their
void
face.
where you
what's the DC for
Father,
Blockules? Has a different one.
His would be whatever the guy that casts the spell into it, his save DC.
Oh, that's,
super high.
That's higher than.
Sure.
I don't think it's higher than yours.
He was smart.
I think, I'm just going to use yours. It's just be
Okay,
easier.
17.
So, first one fails. Second one fails. Third one fails.
That's around 30.
And the fourth one,
First one.
fails with a natural 1.
Wow. So that's 30 on the first lightning bolt.
Yep.
Second one,
Oh, that's a lot more than 30.
Oh dear.
10, 20, 32. On the second one.
So that's 62 points.
So
Call that a
as
combo
you
move.
just like combo this, 4 of the Durgar just like, and they're down.
Are they like extra crispy?
Yeah, very much.
Are they Kentucky Fried Durga?
Graham,
How many have we got around me now?
you have got 1 around you. There's still 3 big ones that are attacking those 2, and there's still 1 next to Joe, and 1 next to you.
I think on the one. I'll go for him.
I mean, you can get to the other ones. It's
Yeah.
not
It's Graham.
They're all within like travel distance. It's just one that's within 5 feet of you.
Are they all within a 30-foot cone of me?
Yeah, so is everyone else though. Yeah. There's not.
Graham, no.
If you want to get more than one person in a 30-foot cone, you can't do it without getting
Yeah.
the rest.
I'm just going to attack this guy.
You don't like the party that much, though.
No, that's going to miss. 11.
Yeah, misses.
Oh, that will hit 26.
Yep.
26. Well, 7 points damage.
Yep.
I'll hit again. 19, that's 26, and I'll do another defensive on it. Ooh, that's good.
Use those inspiration points.
Yep.
What?
It's 16 points off that
That's a
one.
bad thing.
Right.
He's a
I thought there
bard.
was superiority dice.
So
Thought you were some kind
you
of
just
rogue.
spin the knife, the sword, sorry, like that, and he's just like he's chunks
It
on the
looks
floor.
like Drax or anything.
Okay, so Tim,
I'm
you've
still
got-
trying to wonder if like Graham's trying to be inspirational or.
You've got like 3 within 5 feet of you. So I'm going to say during this you've sort of like moved sort of next to.
Yeah. Oh, well, if you insist, one more time, lighting up the sword.
Use them all now, Tim.
Yeah, might as well.
Go on.
90,
Use them all.
Thought this would be
18.
the only combat
18.
that's happened today.
Yeah.
Probably moved
Hits.
today.
Oh. 12 from the sword.
Yep.
8 fire, con save, and 8 necrotic.
28. Okay. Con
Con
save.
save.
Fail.
Fire. Second attack. Ooh. Yeah, I rolled a natural 16 plus lots.
Yeah, that wins.
Is he dead?
No, well, you roll the damage.
Oh.
You didn't do as much damage with that one as you did
Oh,
with the other.
18.
Yeah, he's dead. And this was one of the big ones, and you just like carved him open. Okay,
So we've got
so
3 left.
there
Two
are
left.
3 left. 2 big, 1 small, and they are all slow. Hayden, you got 2 bigs left.
I do get saved at the end of their turns for the slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ain't been making it.
Good. I'm glad.
26 for the first.
Yep.
That's shit. We're doing that again.
How are you re-rolling these?
Savage attacker.
Oh, okay. I'll allow it.
I'm not just doing it like no. Shit.
Yeah, that's. Well, I didn't want to say on the first one. It's like
I don't like that roll. Just keep going.
I'm just like, where's the 12?
Natural 20, I'll take that one.
16
I roll
slashing and
20.
10 radiant for the first.
So 26. Yeah.
Second. 24.
Yep.
16.
So you, the first one,
I, like
you
the
sort of
sound, I
like
love the sound of just.
first
Cross him
one, you
off.
take off one of his legs, and he just like falls onto his other knee.
I want it to carry on, so it's like take out one of his legs, spin around, and it's now the right height for the head.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's it. That's what happens.
yes, I agree.
Sweet.
I am decapitated.
The last big one is going to take a swing on you. A 21 to hit.
Yeah.
8 points of piercing, half to 4.
Damn these guys.
And the last small one's going to take an attack on Joe.
Sure.
And he's like- it's more like it's just like
Hello.
Panic.
At the
is it a
discount.
No,
15.
block, please. Small block.
So he like swings and Blockley just like catches the thing. It's just like it sort of like catches it and then just looks down at you, and it's your turn.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll nod back at him and make 2 fist attacks.
And just goes.
Pop, pop.
Oh god, 2
Oh.
and 1. That was
Was
bad.
that a what?
That's
Natural
block.
one,
That's
yeah.
Blockules.
But that's a block
Yeah.
release, does that count for Joe?
Does now.
Whatever it is you're doing, does it count for Joe?
Okay, so just like
Oh, close enough. Hopefully, while he's distracted, I'll manage to firebolt the.
Yeah, go for it.
Roll dice that hasn't just got a natural one, a non-cursed dice. That's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
That's,
Throw it out there, Joe. You should use other dice.
yeah. 5 points of fire damage. That'll show him.
Hey! He sort of like singes his beard a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like he's like pulls the war pick out of Blockules' hand. Just like
Yeah, well, think twice about next time you try and attack someone.
Graham. There's one big one
The big ones.
between those two.
Yeah.
One that's
So
standing confused in front of.
I will see the big one between these two, and so like, nope. Not in fear of the big one, just fear for these two.
Good, it's finally learning.
I'll flank with Joe.
Yeah.
Hey!
While I'm giving
It'd be
him
more
a stern-
flanking with Blockules.
A natural 20 on the
Oh.
flanking.
I'm just giving
So
this
max
guy
damage in
a
it.
stern lecture, and then Graham just comes and stabs him in the back.
15.
More
Is that
occasion.
fine?
Yeah.
Those two have got that one.
Still there.
Yeah.
Take the others. That's a 19.
19.
6 points damage. I found bonus.
How many attacks you got?
3.
That's 6.
As many as he wants. He's a bard, you know.
Long's 20 something.
He dies. You've got another one hit point,
Oh,
and then
wow.
you got your last attack. So,
God damn it, Graham. I was talking to him.
yeah, so you're just like, look, change the error of,
Yeah.
see the error of your ways, change it, and you just see just like sword through the throat. Just like,
That's great.
You're up there, Joe.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Cool.
so, Tim and Hayden, I'm not going to roll dice. How do you two collectively want to kill this last one?
Well,
Turn around.
There's
That
two
one's just
big ones
killed
left.
them.
no, there's one big
There's
one.
one big one.
I literally just see them like grabbing an arm and a leg each and
You don't
just
see
pulling
shit.
him.
Oh.
Well,
What have you got? You've got a
I've got a long sword.
A long sword. How about...
You're having this discussion real time.
Yeah.
He's
He's just stood there like, we're like no,
Casually
what if
dodging
we-
his attacks.
Yeah.
I've got, for some reason I have this thing in my head where you're like trying to swing for you, you'll
Yeah.
look out the way and do the whoosh, like behind the back thing,
Yeah.
go into his stomach,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
want to be
yeah.
like behind you and be like right into his head.
Yeah.
So we are kind of cocked to mouth at the moment.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Which makes the kill
Oh, no, I suppose
better.
it'd be sideways, and then I'll just like come from behind you and be like, wait.
So that happened.
Yes.
That's
And all the Durgar are dead.
Oh,
See, if they just agreed to what we were asking them, everything would have been fine. We would have sorted that out.
So when it turns out that these guys were actually right and they're doing this for legitimate reasons, they murdered a small
That's-
medley.
I'm
And
pretty sure that
With
would be
that,
the first
we're
time
going to
that
take
happened.
a piss break. So everybody enjoy
That's
emptying yourselves.
Yes.
What do you mean?
We'll see you again. Right. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow. Welcome back from the urination station. So, you guys have just killed a bunch of Durgar who were innocently trying to massacre some deep gnomes.
Snurf nibbling.
What would you like to do in the aftermath?
I'd like to inspect the warehouse.
Or if you go to the door, it's like,
Housekeeping.
You'd be better off
You might
shouting
need to
warehouse
hit
inspectors.
harder. It's made of stone. Looks pretty thick.
Yeah. Warehouse inspectors.
It's not like there's a window for them to see what we just done, is there?
it's okay, they're all dead. Not like you're going to be, but I mean, as in the... Shit, someone else thought.
We're not Duragar. I think the
up.
stone's too thick, they can't hear us.
Have we got that guy that's still with
Alright, Peebles will come up and just go.
Pretty pebbles.
It's Peebles.
Don't fall down.
These guys are alright, they just took out the Durgar. Again, it's
They're,
Peebles.
they're all
Is there
dead
another
inside.
way
aren't
into this place?
Maybe.
Oh, is that why we had to send this Peebles?
He just like opens the door. It's like, you guys take out the Durgar for us.
No,
Someone got behind
nobody
me.
did. They were like that when we got here.
Yeah, this was a kind of a self-inflicted thing.
Yeah.
We're just defending
Yeah.
ourselves for legal purposes.
Yeah.
You
This was self-defense.
just can come on in.
We just want to know what's going on.
I should have yelled self-defense lightning bolt.
They attack.
I'm going to send a lightning bolt like this, and if you get in the way,
Yeah.
They just started attacking us. Said that someone had stolen something.
yeah, we're trying to find
Yeah.
out what.
Yeah, so what's been stolen?
Or someone was given
Fuck if I
something
know.
and didn't give it back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's,
Someone over there reckon that whatever it is in here, someone gave it to some female and then she hasn't got it.
yeah, Yantha. They came and they took her.
It's like Yantha.
Yeah, Yantha Coaxrock.
Okay.
What makes her so special? You said
Is-
she apparently took something.
Yeah, one of the Durgar merchants gave her something to. I don't know what it was. He gave her something.
Lent or something?
No,
or loaned or something?
no. I think he wanted her to appraise it or something, and
Oh, okay.
for some reason he's claiming she didn't give it back. I don't really know the ins and outs of it.
Okay. Well, and now they've got her.
Now they got her, but they don't know where the thing is.
Does she
Uh,
keep any of her stuff
Apparently.
in here, or does she have like a lockup?
I mean, yeah, she does, but I mean, it's without going through the whole stuff.
Plus, we don't know what
I
we're
mean,
looking for.
we've been through her little lockbox and we can't find anything that wouldn't be hers, really.
Do you guys sell like any
I'm gonna-
magical use items, or is it just
Yeah,
very
I'm-
generic?
Yeah, we sell all kinds of stuff.
I think if it's
Whip up
something
the
important,
detect
it might
magic
be
ritual,
something
start doing
quite
that.
high up, perhaps. I think it's going to be a bog standard item.
Tim, can you still do that zone of truth thing? Because we could just go there, get the merchant and her together and say, have you got it? Where is it? And they'll go, whatever.
I could.
But
I kind of set them on fire.
Meanwhile,
have to answer
Alan,
the questions
you're
yourself.
stood in front of the Durgar warehouse. Two Durgars stood on the doors like,
You want? I'm here to talk to the boss.
says who?
There were two guys down there who sent me up here. Sort of about a lost item.
Calling in.
Thank you.
And they sort of let you in.
Never saw him again.
So, Durgar
Tentacle arm them all.
warehouse is a like 40-foot high, rough-hewn chamber. You see 30 Durgar merchants in there,
We can take.
and 12 of these male steeders, the giant spiders. They're they're not looking for a fight or anything. They just sort of like hands up and like parley.
Parlay.
So
All of the French.
what's going on?
That's sort of what I'm here to figure out.
Look, are you here because of the deep gnomes?
Yeah, what exactly are they stolen?
Look, all we know is one of the deep gnome mages stole a gemstone from old Crimgol, and he's a good friend of our negotiator, Guldo. So when Guldo found out,
You said gold
he's
bar.
Guldo. He sent the boys around to
Probably give
Have a
you-
bit
pick
of
up
a
this deep gnome. She wouldn't give the gem back.
Wouldn't or couldn't?
She wouldn't. So
But she does have it.
this is what we're trying to find out.
Do you have the gnome?
Yes, we have the gnome.
Can I speak with her?
Let me just give you the brief bit that's going on here. Right, so the information they give you is a mage stole a gemstone from an ale merchant, Crimgol Musgart.
Alright.
Crimgol is good friends with Mantol-Derith's Durgar chief negotiator, Guldur Flagonfist. When the Svirfneblin mage refused to return the stolen gem, Flagonfist sent invisible Durgar to the Svirfneblin enclave to capture her and bring her to him for questioning. Other Svirfneblin tried to free the mage, leading to the first of several armed confrontations. Flagonfist has since sent Durgar's guards to storm the neighbouring enclave and wipe out all the deep gnomes.
That's a bit excessive. It's a bit harsh.
Right. So is Flagonfist here, or is he...
He is in the back room over there.
Just checking.
So it's a 20-foot high stone building.
Okay. Yeah, can I speak to the deep gnome?
And that's up to the boss.
Yeah, can I go on through and speak to him?
I mean, you
Fine.
have to go escorted.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm just here to iron things out.
Right, so they go there. You go to that room, and what you see is a pair of like fancily dressed Durgar,
Don't be honest.
which you assume are
Yeah.
Crimgol and Guldur, and they're interrogating a deep gnome woman who is currently suspended in the air, like tied up and suspended in the air, wearing a really, really fucking nice jacket, like robes made, not made of gemstones, but with all these like fancy gemstones and everything like that. And it looks like too big for her. It looks Durgar made. But then you look down and you see this creature. I don't think you've seen one of these actually. It's got loads of different like rocky legs and arms, and it's just like a big mouth on the top, and like one eyeball just like looking around.
Oh,
Artiok?
no, that's the thing that you...
There's an X, doesn't it?
Zorn.
Zorn, that's it.
Well, shit.
They eat
And
gemstones.
the Durgar like turning you and just goes, "What? What are you doing here? It's got nothing to do with us in time."
We're just curious about what's going on.
Right.
You're disrupting the peace, man. I mean, they've asked me to
Look,
come round and find out
they're the
what's
ones
happening.
that fucking started it.
What exactly did they start? What's she supposedly taken? What is this gem?
Stole a priceless gemstone off my associate here.
How do you know it's priceless if she was appraising it?
Look, there's obviously some reason that she wouldn't give it back.
Have you? May I speak to the prisoner?
See if you can get any fucking sense out of it. And she's there, just like,
Hey there, buddy. How you doing?
I'm alright. I've been better. How's it going?
Me, I'm living La Vida Loca.
I don't know what that means, but hey, you think you can get me out of here? Hang on.
Nope. You coming back round?
Yeah, you think you can get me out of here? I didn't do anything. I didn't take anything. Well, see, here's what happened. So I was appraising the item for good old what was his name? Fucking Grimgirl, and so then these drow came in. They like put the spell on me, and I couldn't think what I was doing, and they must have taken the gem. They must have taken it.
Must
Sounds
they?
very
Yeah.
suspect. But
You
it
got
probably
any
wasn't.
proof? I'm just sort of going to grab the shoulder and turn it back
She's
around.
like 15 foot in the air.
Oh, okay, I'm not going to do that.
So, hang on. Comes back round back. So, yeah, I don't have any proof they cast a spell on me. There's no way of detecting whether they cast a spell on me, is there?
We have ways.
Can I do an insight check? Because
Make an insight check. Hard to read when she's 15 foot up in the air, rotating.
I'm going to choose not to believe her though, because that sounds a bit bullshit even to me.
Look, you gotta get me out of here. I'm needed back on the surface. I got important business with the surface folk.
Oh, yeah. What surface folk?
All of the surface folk. They're
Which
all
ones?
my friends.
Specifically,
What is that, king?
which one? I know a few kings.
You know a few kings?
I know a few kings.
Why don't you reel a few names up? I'll tell you if they're on the list.
How about I don't?
I don't think you really know kings. I know kings. And queens. A lot of queens.
Yeah, I know a few queens.
It's
Yeah?
some kind of
Yeah.
insanity.
So, you gonna get me out of here?
Well, the problem is, you can't bullshit a bullshitter.
I'm not bullshitting anyone. Look,
You very much are.
I'll give you gold. I'll give you gold. I got all the gold you want. Anything.
From selling this gem.
You want 100 platinum? I'll give you 100 platinum. You want all the magic items you can think of?
Nah.
Come on. Come on.
You think that I live for gold, platinum, and magic items?
What do you live for?
Chaos.
I'll give you chaos. I got this one magic item. You point it at something and it just explodes. You want that? I'll give you that.
Hey, I got something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. You want another one?
Go on then.
You gotta get me out of here. You gotta.
No, I
you
don't.
gotta. You please. These guys are gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know. The drow must have took it. That's all I can think of. The drow must have took it.
And
That
what
was
did
it.
the drow look like?
Like a pointy ears and white hair and dark skin and
Racist.
spiders all over them. It was like, you know, they just loved the spiders.
Any names?
Dranel.
Is this Leigh faltering or is this the PC faltering?
Dranel.
Probably a bit both.
His name was Dranel.
Sorry, what's your name again? I've completely blanked.
My name is Yenta. Yenta Coatsrock. Yenta.
Whatever. That's a lie.
No, it's not. My name really is Yenta Coatsrock.
No. I mean the drow bit's a lie.
No, it's definitely no. Come on, you gotta believe me. You should go over to the drow place and ask
that, like, all
for
your little
Thrano.
Snurf Neblin buddies have been, like, you know, murdered.
What? They went and killed all my friends?
Yeah.
Oh man, no. Come on, right. So, okay, right. Thrano wasn't his name. It was a girl. It was a woman. It might not have been a drow. It might have been a human. It was definitely the Zentarum. They definitely took it. It was definitely the Zentarum that took it.
Who do you think I'm here representing?
You.
Wow, that shut you up.
No, not the Zentarum. Did I say the Zentarum? I meant the Durga. It was definitely the.
You stole the gem from the people who are literally murdering all the Snurf Neblin because you stole from them.
What? No, I didn't steal no gem. I ain't no stealer. Look, right. Right. Krimgo gave me the gem to appraise, right?
Grimgol, is that right?
Hey, that's right. And then when I asked for it back, she refused to give it to me. No, I didn't. You see, that's when those pesky drow came in and charmed me and took it. I'm surprised you didn't see them. But then drow very stealthy, you see. They must have charmed Grimgol as well.
Dude, I'm literally invisible in the dark. They can't out-stealth shit.
Right, but you weren't there.
Maybe I was.
You took it. You were there. You were invisible in the dark. You see what I'm saying, Grimgol? You see it? Right.
Twist.
Of course. You see what I mean? You ain't gonna get shit out of her. But unfortunately, she's alive until we find it.
I've got
Look,
have you tried?
I can help you find it. I can help you find it. I can help you find it. Look, I don't know exactly where it is, but I can. Just get me down from here. I'll help you find it. I swear, I know magic.
So do I.
Yeah, but do you know all the magic? I know all the magic. I know
Like?
every spell.
Name one.
Including the temple of
There's fireball,
Yeah, do a fireball.
and my hands are tied, and I don't have my components.
do something.
Okay.
If you let me down, I can show you a fireball.
Maybe I don't want to let you down.
Well, then I can't show you a fireball. How am I going to show you a fireball if you don't let me down?
I don't want to see a fireball.
You just told me to do a fireball.
Because you said you knew all the magic.
I know all the magic. I know I got the best magic.
I got the best wizard I know.
Mate, I'm the best wizard, you know.
Really? You ever jump off a cliff, break your neck, and then stand up 2 days later?
I do that all the time. That's like a deep gnome rite of passage. I did that last week. Come on, let me down.
No.
Meanwhile, you guys are in the deep gnome warehouse.
We're about to be murdered.
Oh,
Deep
fine.
gnomes are there, just like, look, you gotta help us. You gotta help us get Yanta back. I want Joe to make a history check quickly.
His story
So,
was not great, but
So-
that is 11.
the name Yanta Coatsrock is familiar to you.
Did we meet at Coke's Rock?
You didn't meet a Coatsrock.
No, but that's me misremembering.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we met a Coke's Rock, right?
I don't
Right.
really know.
there's one
Blingdenstone.
Names.
The one, it was the one from Blingdenstone. That was Senny and Dorbo were the
They were the
Digmatogs, and then there was Nomi Pathshutter.
Yeah. I've got a list somewhere. Anyway,
You can make a history check.
I'm ritual casting detect magic. At this
Okay,
point.
at this point, I'd say that, yeah, it's up.
Sure. I want to have a
There's
gander through.
slight magic around, like, you know, continual flames is
Yeah.
in here. There is like one chest that's got a few magic, has like sort of little bit of a magic aura.
Is that an abjuration, or is it another aura?
I'd say yeah, it
Detective.
would be abjuration.
I'm like, ooh, that one's magically protected.
Yeah,
Always
that's where we keep the good items. The we got a few magic items
Where
in
is-
there,
where is
usually
the-
for sale, but as things are at the minute,
Where are Yantha's possessions?
just this way. And he like sends you to this little strong box, not strong box, like a little foot locker
Okay.
sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, give it a scan over and see if I can.
Okay, nothing magical.
17.
I mean, if any like magical
He's forgotten.
components and stuff like that. I haven't forgot you, Tim. Yeah.
Nothing like unexpectedly magic.
No.
Okay.
No.
17.
17. Think about Naomi Pathshutter. You remember that she wasn't actually the one in charge of the Stoneheart Enclave. She was just sort of like the substitute.
Oh, was this person the...
Yantha Coaxrock was the person in charge of the Stoneheart Enclave at Blingotstone.
Ooh.
And you remember them saying now that she was sent to Mantol-Derith on a trading mission.
Interesting.
Well, I've come up empty. There's nothing, magic in her
I'll
stuff.
relay that to Joe.
That was it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Hey, the dumb paladin remembered something.
Nicely done. Okay, well, maybe she found that the thing that she was meant to appraise was a very important
Maybe it was
an
that.
artifact or something. Maybe.
Maybe it was that rock, that summon elemental gem that you've got.
No, you got
Well,
that from the
this
stone
very one
gems.
here
Yeah.
that I have here
Yeah.
is the thing that
This seems like it only was like a couple of days ago. Not
Yeah,
See, the dumb paladin.
Yeah, I don't know
doesn't
how
really
long you said that, but you guys weren't here
Oh,
a
no.
couple of days ago.
But no, they've got their spell storing gems as
Yeah.
a big industry. Maybe add a useful spell in or something that she
Mm.
needed. We should probably go and see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think we should go over to the other warehouse where?
That would seem like a good
Could,
idea to see
could
what
you
state
guys
of this
maybe,
area it's in.
Take care of them bodies outside, because we were never here.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
We
Cool.
were never here.
You ain't seen us, right?
Okay. We'll just take care of these bodies.
I mean, I'd cast darkness to make our escape, but
Let's walk it out.
Right, so you guys
Let's
heading
go.
over to the Durgar.
yeah.
Yeah, so
Seems sensible.
you guys are pretty much just let through to where he's having an argument with a deep gnome that's hanging, and you see everything that
Yeah.
I described earlier.
Ooh.
Hello.
Ooh.
Oh, you see, right. You
Adam,
guys,
what
you
have you
guys,
done?
you're here.
Did you do this? Is this
No,
your
Is this
handiwork?
you?
No, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. The best I can figure out is that this one has apparently taken a gem, is lying
Okay.
through her teeth.
No,
she blames the drow.
I didn't like
Then
it
she
at all.
blamed
It was the
Zentara.
drow.
Then she blamed me.
It was. Look, I don't even know you guys. It was probably you guys. I didn't see who it was.
But you just said
Sick.
you saw Drow.
It might have been the drow. It seems like a very drow thing to do, right? To steal off
I mean,
another
that seems
person.
like a stereotype.
It's what?
I mean, you're literally just blaming drow because you
Yeah.
don't trust drow.
So,
Look, I trust everyone within a certain reason. I mean, there's even deep gnomes I don't trust. It might have been what? It might have been the drow. It was the drow.
Can I do an insight on this?
Make an insight check.
How long did the walk overtake us?
5 minutes.
Oh, okay, I've still got the tech magic up then.
Okay.
Is she magic? Is she really
don't
using any magic?
You don't sense any magic on her.
No. Doesn't look like she's.
You don't sense a lot of magic actually around here.
No.
No, not really. Nothing that wouldn't normally be there,
No,
like continual
Not
flames.
scrutinised. She's clean. She's not like enchanted or
You see,
anything.
I got nothing on me. You gotta tell these guys. You gotta help me down.
That doesn't mean
please.
you haven't hidden it.
Unless
I'm
she's a
gonna
doppelganger.
lean towards the fact that you've hidden it.
I haven't
because-
hidden shit. Come on. You gotta trust me.
Why?
Because I'm fairly sure, I mean, you can't really see the resemblance, but I'm fairly sure that you're my cousin.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean, I've got a lot of cousins in a lot of places.
exactly. You know,
But
makes
we
sense,
drowned
right?
one smaller than 4 foot.
Look, people come in all kinds of places. It's been a long time since I've seen you.
Crazy.
Seems like it.
I'm
I
not
don't know. I rolled
crazy.
a 2.
This guy's my cousin.
Am I?
Remember, we used to come round for, midsummer meals.
Took into that truth.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
What do we eat?
been
Oh,
affected by
the
that
food.
same shit as what everyone
Such as?
else.
Like-
Still doesn't answer the question as to where the gem is.
No. I'm going to go out on a limb here.
Cows.
Demon-inflicted madness.
Yeah.
I'm
Seems
gonna
to be
go
the
and
usual.
I'm going to throw this out there. I'm going to turn to Aelfist. I don't suppose anyone bothered to check. Flag and Fist.
Hey, Aelfist. What?
What did you call?
Sorry.
One's a flag and fist, and the other was an ale
I'm
merchant.
going to throw this out there.
Aelfist
Has
is a
anyone
great
checked
rock band.
that this gem that's gone missing isn't actually sewn into a jacket?
Or we're the ones that gave her that jacket.
Why?
The perfect crime.
Why did you give her the jacket?
You see that thing underneath her
Yeah.
Sazon.
that eats gems.
Sazon.
So.
It's basically what they've done is they've covered her in meat and put an alligator underneath her.
Okay, I'm with you then. Okay.
Very kind of inventive, if not terribly
Have
horrible.
you tried
Have you tried
lowering
looking
her a
inside?
little bit?
Aye.
Oh yeah, I need like a big.
I do have an ability to get an answer, but
Mm.
can you wait until tomorrow?
So
Or
we have ways of
Look.
extracting
Yeah, I think
information.
it's
I
all-
kind of want
eating
this
it.
sorted as soon as possible.
yeah, but I can't do it today.
It's one of the things where
What
you
is
have
the
to tell the truth.
cost of this gem?
Priceless.
Well, that's
Oh.
what we went to Yantha to discover.
What
And then
would be an acceptable
she stole
price to forget about the gem?
There is no price.
There
I
was
want that gem back.
Okay. What's an acceptable price that will get you to leave the rest of the Snurf Nebulum alone?
I'm going to start having a long rest.
Until
Just lie
I
down.
have that gem back, all Svirfneblin will die.
That seems a bit harsh.
Yeah,
You could just kill her, but after you find it, of course.
yeah. I don't think they.
Oh, I fully
they
intend to.
Have you tried torturing her?
Aye.
That's what they're doing.
This is not torture. This
Can
is
you-
not torture.
Don't give them ideas.
She still has skin,
Come on.
fingernails. There's been no
Is
genital
right,
mutilation.
Can
This
you
is not
please-
torture.
Wait until the next day. I may be able to help you with this.
Look,
We may be able to put this whole
I'm not-
mess to bed.
I'm not being funny, but this really doesn't have anything to do with you.
We're
I'm
just trying to
trying
keep
to
the
I'm
peace.
not going to lie,
Yeah.
it does actually have a point.
That's true.
That is true. We're literally we
We're
were
only
minding our
here
own
because
business.
We are.
When have we ever gone into a sitting in the Underdark and not immediately meddled in everyone's business?
Yeah,
It's a
literally.
But
tradition.
this
Yeah.
could have been a chance to go, oh, that looks like a personal problem, we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
I just don't like seeing people killing people for stuff.
Yeah, but if you leave the room, you don't see it.
Welcome to
Uh.
the world of Faerun, where that
Well,
sort
have
of
a
shit happens
go.
on a day.
Yeah.
Just to see if she'll answer. Make a wisdom saving throw. She now sees her very worst fear
God
possibly
damn it,
imagining.
She's literally hanging over
Holy
a zone.
shit! Do y'all fucking see that? Oh my god! You gotta help me out. No, what's her fucking accent? Oh my god! You gotta help me out of here! Come on, please, let's go. That thing's
I'll
gonna
say-
fucking get me.
If you tell the truth, it will go away.
I've
Where's
been
the
telling
gem?
the truth. I've been telling the truth. Look. Right. You want to know the truth? I'll tell you the truth. The Drow have got the gem. I'm telling you the fucking truth.
The thing is,
The Drow have took it. I don't know how they managed to do it. They must have cast a spell. Look, spells happen all the time. Look, I know magic. I don't know what they did, but it was something. They definitely did something. It was definitely the Drow.
I went to
Maybe
the
the
flag
same
and
time,
fist.
but it was definitely the Drow.
Have you talked to the Drow at all?
I'm kind of in a sticky situation right
I was
now.
talking to flag and fist.
Oh, the flag and fist. No, but no reason to suspect the Drow. She's pretty suspicious.
She's
I mean-
currently seeing the worst possible fear alive.
She's already hanging over a zone. I'm pretty sure you've just made it slightly bigger.
If no one else has had any accounts of seeing Drow at the same time, then
Yeah.
probably wasn't Drow.
Probably wasn't
Got-
real.
Hasn't someone got a old?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, anyone got a potion of mind reading?
Yeah,
believe
but I
I
used
have.
it on you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Go on.
You've got one, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, it actually has something for this if you read her mind.
We'll do it.
Do it.
What does it say?
That is an
What does it
ability
say?
that we should have.
Glug. Glug.
Now, do you guys think that? Like, I've probably got about 30 seconds left of this whole fear thing. Do you think it's better Welsh's fear or?
Well, you could tell what she's scared of. That'd be fun,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Should probably cancel fear before you use
How long
this.
does that last? Because
The fear spell's going for them in like 30 seconds probably.
Uh,
The
let's-
potion's just.
Let the fear run its
Just
course
as
and then ask her the questions with the mind reading
detect
potion.
thoughts.
Yeah. So I'm gonna down the potion and
Don't do one.
Hang
it
on,
lasts for a minute.
What is it? What does it say?
It says you have to tell us everything.
Yeah, just spill the plot.
No, it actually
Go on then.
does say one bit if you read her mind. What is it?
She gives up the answers.
Guidance.
I can't do that.
I'll cast protection from good and evil in case a demon tries to possess you.
Yeah, that's not fun.
What?
No,
Remember the skull?
Oh yeah.
That whole
Old
nonsense.
Klaus.
Yeah.
Either that, or we were saying that all we heard was everything is fine. Every time we say that, I imagine it's like a really bad like dubbing of an anime. It's like we just we see you saying everything else, we just hear everything is fine.
Yeah, like everything's fine. You want to fight?
You get 1 minute of detecting thoughts, surface thoughts.
So I can have a overlap then, both with fear and non-fear.
Like, is that like everyone's thoughts in the room?
Where is
Because
this? No, only the
Now, which one do I drink?
Did you get the wrong potion out?
Oh
What if
yeah.
you,
Roll a d20. Go
what
on.
if you mix it into,
If it's below 10, it's that one.
No, well, I know which one it is.
what if you like make
Well-
it into a cocktail and drink it both at the same time?
Perhaps the
Then you can detect who loves you.
and perhaps
Oh,
that,
Adam's just worked out what he does.
I'm sure.
perhaps that might be a way of also getting us to tell us where it is.
What, make her drink it? That's a bit morally dubious. I'm not on board with that.
We'll give her that one. We'll drink that one.
Why don't you give her the love one and then you drink them? No, because then you'll read it.
that ranger's probably only attracted to like the sniff
No,
at
it makes you who the first person you see.
Magic.
What's that was on?
I can't find where it says about reading the mind.
That would be slightly awkward. What would the love child look like?
I don't know, there's like a gold digger in front of it.
Featuring a sniff nibbling with like a Zorn's head.
Let's get some answers.
Okay, so you drink your potion.
Yep.
Surface thoughts. She's thinking.
She's also got a bit of fear of that whole
She's like,
thing.
oh shit, this is really bad, Yenta. This is really bad. Tell him the drow did it. Tell him, and just basically like just going over the things in her head like that.
So I'll push deeper for that.
Push deeper. So wisdom save, is it?
It just says
She gets a save if you go.
DC
If you go
13, I think.
Yeah.
You can't push deeper. And she's like, hey, get out of my head. I know that shit.
Well,
I know that shit.
I just heard. I know for the fact now that the drow aren't involved. That's what you're thinking to say. So who are?
No.
That's what I know what you're saying. You
Look.
can't bullshit me.
What? Look.
Tell
you
the
don't.
truth.
He's lying. Krimgo, I think he's the one that took your gem.
Tell the
It
truth.
must have been him.
I can still read your
trust
mind
him?
here. I
You
can
trust
still
him?
know what you're saying.
Look, Krimgo, you know me. We've been best friends for years.
Can I read that?
I'll look at Krimgo at this point.
Yeah,
Is he
at this
like-
point you're like, that ain't true.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't know where your gem is. Look, I don't know who's got your gem. That ain't true.
That's not true.
Look.
Lower the rope.
Ask us some leading questions. Just be like, where's the gem?
So,
Where's the gem?
You didn't give it to the drow.
I did what?
You
No,
didn't.
I didn't. The drow took it off me.
The drow took it off you, didn't they?
No, they didn't.
They did. You're right. They
That's what I
did.
hear. No, that's not true.
No, it's not true.
The Zentarum took it, didn't they?
Yeah, that was it. The drow and Zentarum, they're working together.
The Durgar took it, didn't they?
I mean, they must be. I think this is just a big thing. It's a
You've
power
still
swing.
got it, haven't you?
Yeah. I must have it somewhere. Maybe it's. Have you tried? Wait, hang on. No. The drow and the Zentarum and the Durgar are all working together.
Did they get it?
So you didn't have. She hasn't got it.
She hasn't got it.
Does she know where it is?
You know where it is, though.
Look, right. Look, I don't know where the gem is. Okay.
That's true.
That's not true.
You know where it is.
I don't know where it is.
It's in the warehouse.
That is
isn't it?
true.
Is it in the warehouse? Is that where you left it?
Doesn't know where it is though.
What warehouse? It's not in any warehouse. I don't know where it is.
Wait, she does know where it is?
It's not in a warehouse.
It's not in the warehouse. Does she have a store or anything? Marketplace.
Should bury it.
Guys, I need some ideas of where it could be. She knows roughly whereabouts it is.
Is she giving it to someone and then she doesn't know where that person is, perhaps?
Did you give it to someone else?
The drow must have took it. The drow. It was definitely the drow. I didn't give it to anyone. I got no reason to give it to anyone.
Who did you give it to? Who did you give it to? Who did you give it to?
I didn't. Flink. I didn't
Flink.
get anything.
Bam!
Flink.
Nailed it.
No,
Yes.
I don't know any flinks. There's no flinks. Flink.
Who's Flink?
I think Flink was that drow that must have cast charm on me. Yeah.
Lower the
definitely.
rope.
Flink's a drow. Flink's a drow. Flink's definitely a drow. There's no
Do I
deep
get anything
gnome
for
named
that?
Flink. There's definitely no deep gnome named Flink. There is.
It's a deep gnome.
Where is Flink?
No. You don't. Nah, you don't know shit. You ain't. You look. Right.
That's
Here,
good.
look, cousin. You gotta help me out here. You remember Andy Bertha?
Sure.
Look,
There's no anti-birth around him.
There is actually.
you she'll be turning over in a grave if you don't let me
Where's
out.
Flink?
Good, she was a bitch.
How dare you say that against Andy Bartha? Look,
Is Flink in
Let's
the
go find
warehouse?
Flink.
Flink's
We'll go and
Flink's
find
not.
Flink.
I don't know a Flink.
Can you get it from there?
She doesn't know.
Have fun.
Just don't know.
Yeah. I found the one person in Fey Room more uncontrollably chaotic than me.
Can I like
Can
make
only
an
be one.
insight check? Did it seem like she was like consciously covering, or was she under some kind of
Make an
compulsion?
insight check.
Well, inside that as well. Can I get advantage for the mind
Inside.
readings?
With Hayden, we'll go and find out, ask about who Flink is and wherever they might be found.
If I make an insight,
Hang on.
One thing at a
15
time.
inside.
15 inside.
do I get advantage with mind reading for insight?
I'm going to say under the circumstances, no. She doesn't seem right.
No, like
It seems like these lies are self-destructive.
yeah. This is
Like,
kind of
to the point where she is lying, even if it means she will die. She's lying.
this seems kind
You
of
can mark another one on your list.
yeah. This seems kind of not
Joy.
not just shifty. This is beyond just being shifty.
And then do you have like a remove curse type thing?
Tomorrow.
Just before the potion goes, like, do you know what the
it
stone
wasn't
does?
a magical.
Is it magic?
Look, I don't know anything about no stone. I never seen no stone.
To get from that, she knows anything about it.
Hmm. So, leading theory, the stone is somehow cursed, which makes you like unable to tell the truth or something. Or it's just full of demons.
I don't know what
and
you're,
that's just possessed.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you've
I'm the
touched
one
it,
that had the stone. I can tell the truth perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Did you notice anything strange about it?
I was going to say, did you give
No,
it
it
a
was just a
thorough?
beautiful stone.
Did you give it a thorough appraisal or investigate in the way that she would have?
Beautiful stone, or
No,
would you
that's
call
why I
it?
gave it to her so that she could appraise it. I'm hoping that it's worth enough to get me
Difference
back
is
into
looking at it on the
Dragonstone or
surface might be fine.
whatever.
Looking at it on the surface might be fine, but then as soon as you try and detect anything from it and peer into it,
Yeah.
it's not going to fuck
Or
you
Yeah.
up.
certain identification.
Is it a beautiful
styles
stone, or would you call it precious?
I mean, it's a precious gem. It's a beautiful stone.
might- Hmm.
Plus, if it was that precious, he wouldn't have given it to someone else.
Can you give us a quick description of the stones in size, colour,
Hey,
facets?
it's about that's big.
Okay, that's a big stone.
Yeah. And it's
For
it
you as well.
is. Cheers, man. Cheers, fam. What does it look like?
A stone.
Looks like a stone of.
It's a black jewel.
Okay, that's clearly
Sinister as fuck.
Ask the Durga if they have any recollection of anyone called Flink.
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 I got no fucking idea.
But we
It
can
wasn't-
agree that most of the Snurf Nebula aren't involved. Can you at least call off the assaults?
Krimgol.
We'll bring you Flink, and then you can.
Krimgol says, "Look, they broke the fucking rules. As far as I'm concerned, they're all
They
dead."
didn't all break the
But they
rules,
didn't
so-
all break the rule. It was literally this one. This one
Mate,
will
mate.
leave to you. Take your
Right.
justice.
Hey, you're right. This one stole from me. The rest broke the rules about not attacking each other.
I mean, they didn't actually attack anyone. They just tried to get their friend back.
Hey, by breaking in here,
But they didn't attack anyone. They just broke in.
they still broke the rules. And as far as I'm concerned, I ain't gonna arrest until they're all fucking dead.
I'm asking for
Well-
leniency, and I will
Ask all you
personally
fucking want.
owe you a favour.
Let's go
Right,
get
what
his
kind
gem
of favour
back,
you gonna
and
ask
then
me?
everything will be.
No. I will owe you a favour.
All right. What favour?
Any favour, you name the favour.
Okay, kill all the Smurf Neblin.
Didn't see that
That's a
coming.
bad
No, you
favour.
said you'd
He
ask me-
bamboozled you,
you-
mate.
You'd give me a favour if I didn't kill him. I won't kill him, but you can.
There's a problem with that. I can't kill. My friends won't let me go on a killing spree. They're
could,
very
because-
anti-killing
Well, it
sprees.
looks like I'll have to do it then, doesn't it?
Let's go and get his goddamn gem back so we can just.
If
stop
we get
all
you
this
the
nonsense.
gem, will you stop killing the Snurf Neblin?
If you get me the gem, I promise to make it quick.
I'm really hoping you'll just let it go.
Negotiate.
What if... Pick a number between 1 and 20.
Why?
Like, good question.
Have I got the mind reading going on here still?
No, yours is gone now.
You don't want to read this shit. I'm just saying. Clearly something has to be made an example of. You don't need to kill them all, just enough to establish dominance.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll go there, and depending on my mood, I'll pick the number of people that I kill. How's that sound to you?
I mean, reasonable, but not hopefully not all of them.
You're making it worse.
Alright,
Just go get
I'll
the
tell
damn
you
gem.
what. I will pick a number between, say, 25 and 30 of them.
How many Snurf Neblin are here?
You saw 22.
Fuck's sake.
I'm leaving at this
If you
point.
kill
You
more,
can
then we'll be able
negotiate.
to trade
I'm
with
trying to save people.
Doing a really bad job. The number's just getting bigger.
Right, so you two have gone off. Where are you heading? To the
We're
Smurf
Just
Neblin?
asking.
Yeah.
Asking around who Flink is and where they may be found.
Okay, so you get make persuasion checks.
Am I at disadvantage? Even with my face covered up?
Yes.
14.
4.
Oh, good. 10.
Wow.
Okay, the only information you get is that Flink is an apprentice of Yanthers.
But no one
That's it.
knows location.
Nobody knows where he is.
Where,
Can't you send him a message?
That's what I'm thinking. Can I get a good enough description?
Not with those charisma rolls. You could try.
where is
Yeah,
her
I don't know. I don't kind of.
her things in the warehouse, isn't it? Her main base.
I don't think it's going to turn out the guy we originally saved was Flink.
What, Peebles?
Peoples.
Yeah.
Where's Peoples?
Peoples is
He's
Peoples.
stayed in the
Certainly
warehouse.
Flink.
Yeah, well, he's sort of like just trying to do his own
Flink,
thing.
Looking around her quarters in the warehouse,
Mm.
what information is there that we can possibly find on her and the people that she works with?
In her quarters.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't really have quarters. It's more just like bunks. So you've already had a look through a footlocker, and all you've really found is like some clothes. That's it. A couple of personal effects. Nothing really like incriminating or informative.
So give us a long rest, and we've got all the spells to find this guy. Got no creature.
It's almost like some people,
I know,
you know,
right?
blew their load and wasted all their spell slots for no reason.
I've got plenty of spell slots. I just don't have the right spells prepared.
Yeah. Same.
There is a limit. I'm not quite omnipotent. I'm semi-potent.
I don't know where we could find him then. Leave a message with the Neblin.
Neblin.
Smurf Neblin.
Yeah, them. That should any information on Flink come up, they have to tell us straight away.
I've got a crazy idea. I'm going to command Blockules to find Flink.
Okay.
Because that's going to work.
Right. So as you do this, Blockules just like looks at you, and then just like heads out into the courtyard.
Okay.
Comes back
Follow.
5 minutes later.
What is it, boy?
It gets to one of the stalls.
Oh, I thought you might actually
Yeah.
have some kind of innate tracking ability. Okay, stop.
Shit.
He's literally just going to look under everything.
What's he got?
What's your name?
Peebles.
Sorry.
Peebles. Do you know a guy called Flink?
And then goes back into the room.
Okay, I'll command him to stop.
Wait.
Stop finding. Put him down. Stop.
Wait.
Stop. No, cease, desist. Don't find
What
Flink.
if Flink is Peebles?
For fuck's sake,
Peebles
I
is
said that not 5 minutes ago!
Peebles, are you Flink? Don't lie to us.
I don't know what a Flink is.
Really?
That
Think
don't
of his
know.
Einhorn.
know this now. So
Okay.
I think it's a man.
Yeah. Finkel is Einhorn.
I know his finger. Okay.
I'm gonna go an ugly crying shout.
You forgot the brush in your tongue with bleach.
Yeah.
But yeah.
This is. How do we find someone who we don't know what they look like?
Find
or
someone who's been here a
any
while that actually
idea
knows him,
or-
and we casually suggest that he takes us to him.
Yeah.
By suggest, I mean magically make them do so.
Has Landro got any ideas? He knows the town-ish.
Landro's just like, I got no idea, mate. I don't know who Flink is. I just sort of come and go here.
Mm.
I know the way. I don't stay. I'm not one of them. Look, this is all very interesting in all this,
Isn't it?
but I mean, we should really just be meeting Gazrim.
Alright.
We should.
And
Before we know that
leave the Durgar and the Swift Neblin to whatever they want to do.
Before we know that
Yeah.
Fink actually just did a runner and he's fucked off and we probably might catch up with him all.
Yeah, if we come across
I don't
him,
know.
we can find
The
him.
other way,
In the warehouse,
It's just-
did we actually find a bunk with his name on it or anything?
There's no names on the.
Or do
Do they know which ones?
They
which
just
one's his?
Yeah,
Let's go
it's
check
like
through
one
his
next
stuff
to.
then.
Again, some clothes. That's about it.
Does any of you guys actually know where he might
Well,
be?
I was going to say, he obviously hasn't like
No,
completely
we-
skipped town because
We got no idea. He sort of disappeared after this
he's
happened.
probably
Hmm.
told to go and hide until...
Yeah.
What does he look like exactly?
Well, he's short.
Listen up, Joe.
He's got, the dark purple skin like the rest of us.
He's
He's got a nose is a little bigger than normal.
I'm gonna do like a minor illusion of like a generic like Nerf blin and
Right,
kind of like
so his nose is bigger.
okay.
It's just like the Sims
he-
kind
Yeah, like
his
character.
hair's sort of like out of it. Yeah. He's sort of like got a permanent.
Scowly.
Yeah. But then happy smiling eyes. It's weird.
This is looking really weird. I don't think this is right, guys.
His chin
Is
is a bit
backwards.
more pointed.
Okay, a little bit.
But then
If
it's
you
set
put all
back
this,
a little bit.
if you put all
Right,
this
it's basically
things
just-
to 100,
It's basically just explains, and it's a really weird looking.
he's like, I want to be an actor.
He goes, yeah, I think that's him, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna be on. I don't think that's quite right, but I can't say
Try it
otherwise.
anyway.
So sure.
You say that, we're going to
Would
come
it
across
help?
him, we're going to
With some inspiration
God, what
to
is
do
that
this.
thing?
Well, I don't have any spells prepared
You
yet.
should introduce it
so-
to your horse, it'd make terrible babies.
Okay.
Nope.
So,
His name's actually Slink. He's just got a huge like speech impediment. So like,
It's actually got a Simpsons style overbite.
Flink.
Stephen.
Think with a pink H.
So,
Well, this seems like a big dead end. Yeah, we should probably warn you that the Durgar are intending to come and kill everyone here. So that's a
Okay.
big thing. You should maybe run and hide for a bit.
Yeah,
Ah.
hide the bodies that you killed.
Yeah. Pringle seems to be on a bit of a warpath.
yeah. Thanks for the heads up.
You're
We're
welcome.
going to probably try and get out of here.
Yeah. We're heading back to Blingdenstone.
We've got a lot of packing up to do.
I wouldn't pack up too much. Just, the stuff you can carry.
Yeah,
It's just
sooner
our
rather-
livelihood. We need to.
It's
Sooner
more.
rather than later.
There's your carrying your livelihood and then leaving with your lives.
Yeah.
Bit
no,
of difference.
No point in having a livelihood if you're not
Yeah.
alive.
You're not going to take it with you when they put the axe through your face, are you?
We're not going to leave it around. I'm sorry. This is too valuable to us.
It's more valuable than your life.
Look, this is everything we've worked for towards our whole lives. Trading. We're doing this. You don't have you can't tell us what to do.
Fine.
Boss of me, man.
Joe, be it on the record. We tried.
Well, yeah.
So,
Bye.
We gave it our
See
best
ya.
effort. So, yes, hopefully we'll see you again alive.
Landru's like, so we ready to
Yes.
let's
go and
find
do
him.
what we were supposed to be doing?
Yeah, we should probably...
Sorry, we saw something
Are
shiny
you
and got
still arguing
sidetracked.
with the Durgar guy? We should probably go and get Baker and see, if he's managed to convince him to commit genocide against the...
I'm trying to convince him not to commit
Yeah.
genocide.
I'm just
Not
worried you would have had the
to-
opposite effect.
So you guys head over to. Look, like I said to you, I'm not going to rest until they're all dead and in the ground.
And look, that's a terrible.
And you know what?
way.
I think I'll fucking take my warband over to Blingdonstone as well.
Do you know what? Go ahead.
Negotiations
Go
going on.
ahead.
Hey, I think I will.
But bear in mind, they have robots made of stone.
They're called elementals.
Shut up. I imagine I just heard that like through the door. It's like, they're called elementals. Shut up.
Negotiations going well.
You guys, no, these guys. This is where these guys have turned up.
Look,
We've decided just to leave.
I'm doing a good thing here. All I'm saying is, massacring the whole lot of them, it sends a powerful message. But is it the right message you want to send? Do you want to be Flag and Fist, the murdering war
This
chief
isn't Flag
Duergar?
This is Crimgol.
Is this the Crimgol, the murdering war chief who's above it all? Or you want to be Crimgol, the cunning?
Cunning.
Cunning.
You meant to say that.
Cunning!
Hey,
So what the fuck you just call me?
why can't I be cunning and the war chief above it all?
Because one requires you to kill everyone, one requires you to recognise that there's more profit to be made by not killing them.
You need to
What
leave.
profit is there to be made by not killing them?
Look, all I'm saying is, you've got to make an example. Pick one or two of the random ones, a couple of the uggos, string them up in the square, viciously mutilate the
I
corpses.
just feel like
Well, let's just.
Go on! And then
Right.
you tell the others that's it. You tell them that's where
Yeah,
you draw
let's
the
go.
line.
We're going
And
in.
then
commanding him
when
to shut up.
when
No,
that's it,
Silence.
No.
I send my gaze in to fucking murder them all.
No. Then you
Oh
charge
my.
heavy taxes on everything
I
they
am
do for
pulling
you.
Baker out.
You tell them that like they work for you
So you
now.
get like.
Guys,
one arm.
we've got a water fight. And he walks off.
Oh,
Do you know what? I tried everything within my power to stop that.
that was.
Before I go, I want to cast Scorching Ray with my circlet of blasting on the rope holding Yamfer up.
Jesus Christ, she's
We're
over.
all
With you.
Okay, make.
No, we can't do anything about that.
Attacks.
I can counter that. I'm going. No way. I'm going. Yeah, I'm going to have to upcast it to 4th level and counter that. Just no.
Doesn't happen.
Big old no. Do not stop. No.
They come in.
She's more useful alive for
No,
now.
we're literally going to leave here to be tortured to death.
We might get to the bottom of it. Yeah, last chance. Please don't tell us where Flink is or has gone.
Look, as far as I know, Flink's back in Menzel-Branson now.
So he's
She doesn't
probably
know.
not. No.
Where?
Well, worth a try. Guess
You know
we
what?
should.
I tried to be a good guy. I tried to stop needless slaughter.
Well,
by nearly
you
killing
tried.
someone.
By
It
giving them
ended
the
up-
plans to a war machine.
Ended up probably being worse, but
I mean,
There
as
was
it
an
turns
effort.
out, I am strangely good at convincing dictators to go on genocidal killing sprees.
As
Well-
it turns out, you're worse than Demogorgon.
couldn't put that on your CV, I guess.
So we're just going to go do the thing we're supposed to do.
Yeah, enough
Are we
sidetrack.
not like going to save the?
It seems like they may have,
We've,
everyone's brought things on themselves.
yeah.
I mean,
We've
shouldn't
given
we
them warnings.
try and help them? I mean,
No.
Yeah, we told them to leave,
Well,
but
look,
they
we'll-
were more concerned with packing up their stores first.
We'll keep an eye out for Flink. He probably doesn't look like this, and I'll show him the weird misfit face I've got. Bad description? Probably not. If you see someone who looks kind of like that, maybe.
Yeah, but what if word get back to Blingdenstone that we literally just let this massacre happen? They're going to be quite pissed with us.
You
didn't
keep
let it
saying
happen.
we.
Helen, forgetting though, the only Duergar basically left alive are these guys here. There's like we like 30 of them. They're not going to go attack the entire
look.
city with 30, are they?
So why don't we just kill all the Duergar here?
Don't know.
Because they can get wiped out.
I'm kind of. I think we've pulled Baker out of the
Oh,
Duergar warehouse.
Yeah, he literally like dragged me out a while
Yeah,
ago.
good. You're not suggesting we kill all the Duergar like
Very
all
much
the
like
Duergar.
this.
Are you heading over to where the Zentarum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Very much
So-
as Star Wars Episode 1 was like, you were right about one thing, Master, the negotiations were short.
So
I'd like
as,
to cast summon Demogorgon.
Yeah, this
so as
place
you
is
head
right on.
as you head over to the Zentarum place, like where the bridge is, Peebles is like stood at the bridge, like, hey, look,
No,
I don't really want to hang around here.
no,
You know,
no.
with tensions being as it is.
no,
Any chance I can, come with you guys?
no.
What
I,
special
I,
skills do you have?
I know the
It's
Underdark
Doctor. Yeah.
pretty well. You know,
I mean-
where are you looking to go?
We've got a camp, well, here. and then
Graven Hollow.
Graven Hollow.
Oh, Graven Hollow. I know how to get Graven Hollow. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Draw me a map.
It's not so much a map that you need. It's a long way.
State of mind.
Even if I had a map, Graven Hollow ain't that easy to find.
Insight checking.
That's a D6.
Counts. I didn't have a coin to flip, so that's my expression
16.
of a coin.
Yeah.
16 on
Insight.
insight.
Is this
16
bullshit?
on insight.
I didn't get more than 16.
If it turns out
Hard
Pebbles
to
is
read.
Flink, I'm going to kill someone. And it's going to be Pebbles.
Okay. So if you join us, what special skills do you have apart from
I
your
mean, I
medical?
I can stitch you up. I don't know any magic, but I can stitch you up if you need to.
If he comes along, he looks after himself. We're not counting
Yeah,
for
of
anybody
course.
else. If he dies, he dies.
There's a good chance that he's probably better equipped and better skilled than some of them guards we've got with us anyway.
True. They
True.
are weak.
So am I right to come with you guys?
For now.
Sure,
You're
I'll
on
tell you what,
probation.
you're sitting on my lizard up front where I can keep an eye on you.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
easy,
yeah, yeah.
by the way.
That is easy.
Look,
That is easy.
I mean, I'm not.
No,
I'm
no,
not
he's actually
part of
sitting
the-
on the lizard.
I'm not part of the merchant group, you know, or all of them. I sort of do a bit of traveling. That's why I know so much about the Underdark.
Yeah, but if your name turns out to be Flink, you're dead.
My name ain't Flink. I don't know who that is.
If I ever find out your name was ever Flink, you're dead.
My name's always been
If
Peebles.
you even look like a Flink, you're dead.
I mean,
He
I
doesn't
think
look like the
I
thing
look.
that we're looking for.
I
If
think
I
look like
hear
Peebles.
one mention of Flink in regards to you, you're dead.
But you're the one mentioning it.
No, I'm saying, look at me.
Yeah.
Dead. I will...
Can I go on someone else's giant?
No.
lizard?
This
Can
isn't
I-
an option. You're on my lizard.
I don't want to do that.
Then you don't come with a
You
group.
start off on his lizard, and when
Maybe
you get
work
enough
your way
trust, then you can move to a better lizard. That's how it works. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Can you
Everyone
guys
else-
promise that he's not going to kill me?
No.
He seems the kind of person that would just kill someone.
If you don't give him a reason, then we'll stop him from killing you. Yeah.
Can I make like my circle blasting like slightly glow? There's like an intimidation effect.
Not without firing it.
Can I fire it so like it just whizzes past his ears?
I've
No.
already fired it.
I'm going to say no.
God damn it!
So,
But here's the hierarchy. You start on his lizard, you then go to mine, then his, then Hayden's,
I can
then
tell-
you end up on Jet's.
Hey, you're the best lizard.
I can tell you a bunch
Oh,
of stuff
actually,
about the
I don't have
Underdark as
How
well.
does
I'm quite
Graham rank
knowledgeable.
higher than you?
Okay. Come on, lay some Underdark facts on us.
Well, I just
Okay.
what I'm actually doing here.
Graham?
I'm not a,
Because I'm actually
you know,
playing
I'm not
what I
a
do.
merchant or anything like
I'm a
that.
barbarian.
Okay.
I'm fascinated by aberrations. You ever heard of aberrations?
Yes.
You know, like
weird.
you know, like mind flays,
Yeah,
beholders, that
beholders,
sort of
and
thing.
such.
Do you know
I
we've
just
met
fucking-
and killed both those things?
You
Except
have?
We haven't killed
We haven't
him.
killed a mind flayer.
oh no, we had a conversation with a mind flayer.
Yeah.
How did that go? Did not want to eat your brain?
No, he's
No.
actually quite nice.
Yeah, this
Oh,
one.
that's
was-
fascinating. You tell me everything about it.
Turns out he's tricked a bunch of really stupid smart people into becoming slightly smarter so he can eat their
The
brains.
Society of Brilliance.
League of
Resurrects.
League of Extraordinary Weirdos.
Yeah.
Okay. And you say you fought and killed beholders?
Just
yeah.
one.
Just one.
It was surprisingly
I love
easy.
beholders.
I'll be honest.
I have
very
to say,
honest.
if ever I see a beholder corpse, I mean, I've come across a
Oh,
couple.
well,
I
yeah,
like
I've seen
to.
some corpses.
I like to like. It's weird. I'm
Do
sorry.
Yeah,
not
it's
insert
so-
anything into the eye
That's-
hole.
No. I like to. I collect the eye stalks.
We had a
It's really weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
It's just like a little trophy thing.
We had a spectator once. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
a
Phil Wayne.
spectator.
Just following us
Phil.
around.
His name was Phil. He went nuts and we had to kill him.
Yeah.
We've also killed
Oh,
a
It went
couple
bad,
of
we had to
before.
put in Dune.
Oh,
um,
I'd love to hear all about it sometime.
Okay.
Sure.
You see, we once had a spectator called Phil Rain. He went kind of nuts, so we killed
not
him.
now. You can
Oh,
have
I'm
this
going to do a little
Tell
point
him-
there.
Can we have a conversation next week?
Hang on, there once was a spectator called Phil Rain. He went kind of nuts, so he died in pain.
He went kind of nuts in the brain.
Yeah. He
I've
shot
got-
off his stalks. We had no time for talks.
Yeah. And then he died in pain.
There you go.
Nice.
That's really cool.
High five.
Yeah. I mean, it's about
You
murdering
guys should be
things.
bards.
You should be a bad.
Boy,
We're not ranged as a wizard. I'm more bard than you're bard.
Because Graham chose the wrong path.
Can we write that down somewhere? I wanna-
Yeah.
You guys head over the. You guys head over the bridge towards the Zentarum place, and you see that it is, in fact,
On fire.
on fire. No,
you see like a large pavilion there, and you know several things. And in the pavilion, you see sat a sort of like an entourage of drow.
Oh god.
Nope, I'm
Like
out.
they're just sat waiting, and
For us.
as you approach, they look at you.
I'm out.
Oh wait, before you do that, are you approaching so that they can see you, or are you just sort of like sat there?
Like, do we see them before?
You
they
can see
us?
them. They're sort of like sat there, but it's quite in the distance. You just see the drow sat in this pavilion.
No, I'm out.
I'm making no effort to avoid them.
Should
We don't
some of
recognise
us go
anything.
invisible? Maybe.
Go.
I can't go invisible.
Okay.
I'm a powerful wizard. I'll be fine.
I'm
So-
gonna go use the.
What I'm going to say
Mandolin goes.
before you do that, what I'm going to say is, you see the drow there. That's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you everyone for watching. It's moved again, Graham. Thank you everyone for watching this show. I apologise for the migratory pattern of the DM camera. I mean, it's moving. Look, it's moving right now. Graham.
Well, maybe if people subscribed, it would.
If you subscribe to us, we'll get better equipment.
We'll get
that
better
won't
blue tap.
move.
We'll use super glue and activate your stick.
So
Or even just tape.
you can like and follow us. You can
Double-sided stick.
subscribe to Twitch now. You can use your Twitch Prime subscription to make us richer. And by us richer, I mean less poor.
We can spend it on blue tack to hold the cameras in place.
Yeah, and we can buy new stuff like a new microphone. We can,
I think the blue tack thing's can't focus.
I mean, new cameras.
We can afford
just
the
new
fucking
equipment,
white
just new
tack.
stuff. You know, new digs as well. Why not? Hey, you know, get us all dressed up like Joe. All right.
Oh, no, Cam's not looking at
Do you
me.
know, everyone's kind of bigging Joe up tonight. I feel.
Well, you know, that's what
Because
happens.
I'm the best.
So, thank you,
Yeah, but
and
it's
remember.
better if you're a bit. If you realise I admit that.
And remember, when you go out there, be careful and love each other. Thank you. Hello. You may remember me as Leigh Bridge, your friendly host of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I'm here today to talk to you about a growing problem in our country. Many miniatures are going homeless across the country. Miniatures like this young fella, Samuel. Now Samuel has been homeless for many months, just looking for a place to belong. But with your help and one follow, we can provide Samuel with a home. By following our Twitch channel, you're providing Samuel with a future in someone's collection of miniatures. Please follow.